Happy Monday, Pine Nation. What is up, y'all? Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to, I have to fix something real quick. Okay. Okay, guys. So we're going to get into this reaction. This morning, we are going to be talking about Sky. There's been another complaint video from Sky. Then we had Diamond dropped a few vlogs. And I don't know if I'm getting into Jasmine today. I'll figure it out as I go along, okay? But good morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Okay, let's see who's in the building. We got Shy New, Nia Bia, Kenya B, Queen K, Mom of Twinsies, Tasha Nicole, good morning. Brown Sugar, good morning. TD Will, Benita is in the building. Sonia is in the building. Latoy, SD Johnson, Lex. Okay, you guys are making your way in. Just saying good morning to each other. Hey, Pretzel Popper. Hey, Jackson Tabasco. Kenya, did I say good morning to you? Good morning, Kenya. Pamela Stringfellow. Hey, Pamela. Okay, guys, so we're going to start off with Diamond, okay? Because I don't know if you guys saw Midi Man, but he was out of control in that video, and we don't want to go in too hard with the foul language in the beginning. So we'll go ahead and start off with Diamond, and then we're definitely going to get into Sky because her and Midi Man were showing out and showing off yesterday. Okay, I don't know when she dropped that video. I'm thinking it's last night because she likes to drop her videos late at night. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me pull this share screen up. Guys, if you have not hit the thumbs up, what are you waiting for? Okay, what are you waiting for? All right, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Let's get this video out into the algorithm. Okay. Okay. Good morning, ZZ. Okay, you'll be in the bushes. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know. All right. Let's get into Diamond first. This video is titled Broke and Not Getting Any Views. Day in the Life of a Super Busy Mom of 4. Okay.
Hey y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't did a sit down vlog talk with y'all. And usually I do my sit down vlogs in my car because I can't talk with my kids in the house. They outside riding their bikes and Bay got them outside riding their bikes and stuff. So he watching them. I want to come out here and talk about why my views are low. I want to express some things too. So, how YouTube works, I want to express a couple things, like how my views are low. One, and two, being broke, like y'all, and these tax money. What the tax money was really nothing, like for real. So when
This is what I don't understand about people that first of all, you make a choice to be broke because you don't work nowhere. That's a choice. Being broke is a choice, okay? Now, not when you're a kid, but when you're an adult and you are, you have an ID, you can go apply for jobs, that type of thing. So, whatever about that. But to say the tax money was nothing, I just don't get that. If you were able to use that tax money to pay off this alleged $10,000 worth of bills, how is the tax money nothing when you wouldn't have had that if you didn't work those 3 months? I don't even think she lasted 3 months. I think Wineglass was working for like 2.5 months out of the year. To really be factual, you literally got the job just so you can get a tax refund. That was it. Sis literally just got a job just so she can have a tax refund. Now, if that's not ghetto, you want to talk about ratchet? You want to talk about trifling? Now that's strong mommy Chrissy does it. Liv or Jazz just refuse. They're too good to, work. You on here whining about that degree. What difference does it make? All right, let's get back to it, y'all.
The views being low, right? I know what the reason is. It's really me, right? Because how YouTube looks at it is that it gives your views to certain people that's interested, right? And I feel like when it comes down to YouTube, if your video is too long and they're not watching the full thing, YouTube stop promoting it, and it just sits at a specific number. So, and
Y'all
your
heard that?
thumbnail has to be like,
It sits at a specific number. What is going on with your lips? Why are your lips? I don't know if it's the new medication she's taking. It gotta be dehydrating her, y'all. Her lips are cracked and dry underneath. You can see splits underneath there.
a very good thumbnail, right?
But she is telling the truth about this part. Now, this part, I'm gonna give her this. If sometimes if I don't get a lot of views, like while I'm live, right? I know the views. If it's not up to a certain point by I'm gonna say 5 or 6 hours, then typically it's just not gonna, it doesn't have a lot of reach. So she is making an actual real point that makes sense for once in her life. Okay. All right. Good morning to everyone coming in. Welcome to the live chat. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in, guys.
So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, I've been doing shorter vlogs, but it's been reaching broader people. Like my older videos, it's been getting about 1,500, almost 2,000 views. If I would have kept going, I probably would have been at 2,000, right? But I ended up was like, you know what? My money not money. Not thinking like I should still do those, but do multiple videos. I wasn't, but I don't know. So I'm thinking to myself that I need to do multiple videos. So how YouTube pays is that every 1,000 views you get, they pay you a percentage. No matter if your video do not hit 1,000, as long as you get 1,000 views on your long form videos, it pays a percentage. So my percentage of my videos, like my cleaning vlogs, I know a lot of people was like, you're doing a lot of cleaning and all this, right? My cleaning vlogs has been I get the most money off my cleaning vlogs. It could be a 10-minute vlog, and it could be a 10-minute vlog, and if I only have like 800 people watching it, I still get good money. I still get like $15, off that one video, even if I only made about 800 views, So I'm still getting paid off that video. So that's why I do a lot of cleaning content, and I'm actually going back deeper into cleaning content because that's what I want to focus on. But I don't know for sure. I'm still thinking about it. I still have like a whole nother.
Diamond, this is the thing. You're not good at voiceovers. You got to start doing certain things. So this is what I would recommend. One, stop walking around the apartment when you're talking. Just sit down and have a conversation with your audience. Stop talking about your finances because it's obvious that you're lying. Okay. Another thing I will recommend is cleaning the house before doing the video. I understand you might want to throw in a couple cleaning videos here and there for the actual people who care about that, but your channel is boring and it's repetitive. And I understand that everybody's channel is going to be a little repetitive because that's what the viewers are there for. So they got to give the viewers what they want. But your voiceovers, you're not articulate. So when you do the voiceover, you're kind of doing it wrong. I've seen times where you've overlapped the voiceover, where you're talking over the old voiceover. So your editing is poor editing in your videos. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but in a couple lives, I talked about Diamond editing, and then she's talking over the voiceover. So it's like a voiceover. Then she's talking over the previous voiceover. What is that? And then you keep saying me and Bay are chilling, but then, oh yeah, we have jobs. You got to make up your mind. It's a lot of lying going on. And that's why you're constantly getting trolled. But we are here for the mess. We're here for the shenanigans anyway. So if you want to keep doing it the way Diamond wants to keep doing it, we can't stop you, sis. Keep going.
The channel that I want to do cleanings for. Like I feel like if your channel is not niche specific, then your channel is not going to succeed, right? And if I be like, okay, well, I'm not.
No, that's already been proven that you don't have to have a niche. Are you listening to Just Jazzy when she's doing her classes? Maybe you should stop listening to Peach. Peach doesn't have a niche. Okay, gaslighting is her niche, if you want to say that. It does not have niche specific, y'all. Not niche specific, even though I don't even think that's worded correctly. Niche specific. Girl. Some people are not cut out for content, and she is one of them. I totally agree. Not to mention that she came out here trying to act like Peach, cussing her subscribers out, telling them to unsubscribe. Right. Pretzel Popper, what she doesn't realize is Peach has over what? I don't even know how many subscribers Peach has, but let's just say Peach has over 100, 200K subscribers. Diamond, you don't have enough subscribers to be cutting out, to be telling people to unsubscribe. Don't forget recommending a good chapstick as well, right? Go get it. It is too early to be this petty, okay?
I'm going to do no more cleaning on this channel, and I just do cook and clean because I'm doing cooking and cleaning.
Why is somebody who can't even wash their ass properly, keep their kitchen clean, keep their kids in order, keep their house in order, keep their epidemic sound bill paid, worried about creating another channel? Sis got about 5 channels. Like, we ain't even go through that. We're going to have to go through we're going to have to go through like bringing y'all up to date on all the shenanigans that everybody has going on. A Diamond, teaching session. I don't know what to call it. Educational lessons with Diamond. Okay? Because Diamond has all these different channels. She's tried YouTube a couple of times and failed, or either didn't put the work in because she want to keep having babies. Another one. That's all these women do, is have babies for bums, complain about life, and then act like they're going to be Peach. Everybody's not going to be Peach when they grow up, sis. All right, let me let her finish.
And do like a weekly vlog or something, then I have that. But I feel like the longer your video is,
you just started posting back on your shopping channel. You had another channel before that. I'm gonna pull that up, y'all.
Harder it is for YouTube to push a video out. So my videos has been getting less views lately, and I don't know if it's because of YouTube updating their stuff. But even if YouTube update their stuff, it's just in my mind, I need to make more content. I just need to make 2 vlogs instead of 1. I need to make 3 vlogs instead of 1. So I did upload.
Can't even keep the back of her car clean, but she thinks she can manage another channel. Okay, let me show y'all. All right, I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm bringing it up. All right, now check this out. This is Wine Glass and Chill's links to all my platforms, my shopping channel, which she barely posts. She only posted because she had that tax money, the tax money that didn't do anything for her, the tax money that was nothing. So she got a shopping channel. Now she got a short channel. Then she had a beauty channel. Then she had a book review. Now, can't even read or spell. Okay? Sis can barely spell. Why would somebody who cannot pronounce words properly have a book channel? Let's just try to think about that. A book review channel. Let me see what else she got on here. All right, so what she did was she took the link off. See, at first she had on here, guys, the link to her mom's page. The link, but she stopped sharing that because I guess she didn't want to get harassed by the baby mamas, what she claimed is harassing her. So wait a minute, let me read this and see what it says. Hey loves, I show the raw reality of my life as a mom of four. I also show my day in the life as a mom of four. Why she feels the need to keep repeating herself. But it says links to all her platform. So guys, look, she's tried and failed a gazillion times here on YouTube, okay? All right, I just wanted to show you guys that she has all these channels that she's not managing now. So what is the point of getting another channel? You're too lazy to manage 3 and 4 channels, Diamond. All right, hold on. All right, let's continue with the video. Hello to everyone coming in. Good morning and happy Monday.
Like a 30-minute vlog. And usually I get 1,000, but it's like I'm not hitting that no more, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, you should just quit. I feel like you shouldn't quit because of when things get hard. It's just like a business. You shouldn't quit it. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. I'm not going to quit it. I just got to navigate it a little bit more different. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do a call to action real hard on everything. That's probably what I'm going
A
to have to
call to
do.
action.
Um,
What is this, the Black Panther Party? A call to action? Do y'all see the weird stuff that comes out of her mouth? I'm going to have to do a call to action on... Huh? What is going on here, y'all? Once she get off that liquor and let that bum go, things might look better for her. Okay? Some people I follow on TikTok, they put out 3 or more videos a day. They are stay-at-home moms. Right, LaToy? Right. She doesn't have it in her. Right, Sonia? What is going on here, sis? Good morning, per area. She shouldn't be driving. That blank stare. She gonna be running red stop signs, right? A call to action. Like I all right, y'all. Let her finish. Let her finish.
Now, us being broke, I'm sick of it.
No, you're
I'm
not.
sick of us
If
being
you were
broke.
sick
So
of being broke, you would have stayed at that job. The faces that I'm getting on these pause, these this face is hilarious. Look, if you were sick of being broke, sis, you would have stayed at the job and not you wouldn't be whining about being broke. See, because I'm telling you, when she would have stayed at that job, if Robert would have continued to not do his part every day, Robert would have probably been put out the damn house by now. She would have been coming home, cussing Robert out. That would have been the routine. Go to work, come home, cuss Robert out. Okay? Get on Robert's top. Sick of coming home to him drunk. Sick of coming home to him on CBD. Talking about his knees hurt and his back hurt. You would have been, I'm telling y'all, if she would have kept that job and was making some money and had a little coin in her pocket, you know how she act brand new when she got a little coin in her pocket. She would have put Robert's ass out of there by now. All right, y'all.
with the tax money, a lot of people was like, you got all that money for taxes and you didn't get your kids no beds. So I want to address this. I don't give a fuck. Like I tell y'all that before. I don't care what they really said, but I'm just going to tell y'all my end, right? So with that being said, the reason why um my kids ain't got a bed because I wanted to restart. I wanted to do things different. I threw away everybody's bed except for Malaysia's, but her bed is getting thrown away too. Like, and I'm not talking about the mattress. I'm talking about the bed frame. And when I said I was getting me a bed, y'all thought I was going to get a bed frame and a mattress. I got a mattress. My
The
kids
trick
got mattress.
is, even if they couldn't afford to get a U-Haul, Bay is too lazy to take the beds apart, stack the wood up, and put it back together. Because remember, guys, Bay's not good with putting stuff together. Why would I make him do that? Because he's a man, dummy. That's what men do. They carry stuff, they fix stuff, they lift stuff, they change tires, they provide for their family. This obviously has never been a rundown for Robert. But she's making excuse after excuse on why. Oh, we can't do this. We can't. Why would you leave a perfectly fine bunk bed? Because that's what they had at the house. They had a perfectly, it was nothing wrong with that bed. That bed wasn't on the floor. It wasn't broke. I didn't see any chips on it. I mean, Esme Lamonte Jenkins may have written on the bed with a marker or something like that, but that doesn't stop you from putting a mattress on there. So, like I said, even if you guys couldn't afford a U-Haul, you could have at least taken the beds apart and put them back together. I'm sure you would have figured it out how to put those beds back together by now, because we know Bay wasn't doing it.
So I was sleeping on an air mattress. So I got a mattress, and a lot of people was like, "You should have got them a bed frame, and you should have still been sleeping on the air mattress." But y'all was just like, "Y'all, you sleeping on an air mattress." So I got a bed. Now it's still a problem. So that's why I be like, at this point, when I think about what people be fussing on the internet, honestly, I just be like, I don't give a fuck. I'ma eventually go get my kids they stuff what they need, because I'm a hustler at nature. That's just who I am.
Right,
So,
right.
um, that's what I'm gonna do. And being broke, I paid. I told you I paid a lot of debt. I had a lot of fucking debt that I had to pay. And it was like over the years, it accumulated over the years um, of debt that I had, and I wanted to get rid of it because I'm paying a monthly fee on it every month, but it feel like I'm not paying nothing, right?
Insufficient
So that's what I was doing.
funds.
I
You
paid
ain't
off, and
got no
everything
money.
was about $10,000. That was our whole tax fees, and I could break it down to y'all and tell y'all what I had to pay. Um, I had what is that? I had a loan. We had to get
Uh-huh.
a big old loan
No, wait
because
a
you got
minute.
to remember when I messed like
Okay. Okay, listen up, y'all. How can you get a loan when one, you ain't got no money, two, your credit scores are 400? Who is going to loan somebody something with a 400 credit score? I'll wait. Who gives a person with a 400 credit score a big loan? Has anybody ever heard of that before? Diamond? Diamond? You're telling lies right now. Nobody gave you a loan, sis. We know that that did not happen. Just say, I paid a little bit of Bay's back child support off, sis. That's all you have to say. Because what? They don't pay no child support right now. I paid a couple months of my car payment. I paid a couple, my rent up for what? March, April, May, maybe. I don't know. But to sit here and tell this lie that we had to get a big old loan, yeah. Okay, sis. Keep going.
when my bank account closed, I had to get some type of money, right?
Oh,
So
your bank account is closed now. Because you told us that it was reopened. Oh, I thought it was closed, but girl, we catching you on two. You catching a lot. Don't
pay
do it. Don't
bills,
do it,
we were
Diamond.
still behind.
Don't do
So
it.
yeah. That happened. So I had to get a loan. And then I had little miscellaneous stuff that I had to pay too, so it won't go on my credit. And it's just like I'm fighting these people on my credit. I'm gonna go. This is what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go send this credit stuff off to these credit people. Um, but it was a lot. Like I felt like we was just drowning, and it just felt like everything I was doing, even
No, not a
including with the
title
job, I
one.
was still drowning with the debt. Like that's crazy to me. How can I get a new income and still feel like I'm drowning? So now I don't have that income no more, right? And I paid off all my debt. And now I got like an extra $400 for food. And I don't like that. Like I don't like that feeling. My extra $400 off of my money. They pay his bills and I pay my bills. So I consider like I don't know how to like when y'all do.
What does that mean? My extra $400 off of my money. Are you saying your YouTube money? That's another thing. People don't want to view a channel where they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We don't understand what that's supposed to mean. My extra $400. How are you going to get rich if YouTube is just extra money? That's not how that works. You have to have money already coming in and then stacking on top of that money what YouTube brings to the table. So are you saying, one, are you saying you only make $400 on YouTube? Because if you do, that is sad. Look, I'm going to repeat this. I should not be making more money off of you than you are making off of you. Okay? You have got to now. I'm thinking Diamond has got to be. It's no way she can only be making $400 a month off of YouTube. If she is, y'all, that is sad because she's not identifying, she's not articulating, she can't communicate where this $400 comes from. But speak on. Let's just listen to her, y'all. We
Do
only
y'all
got a few more
bills.
minutes.
I always do my bills and I see what I have free.
Uh
I
huh.
have $400 free, right? That's what I was gonna have free. And I was just like, that's better than not having nothing because even in the brown house, I felt like I didn't even have three
The
hundred
Brown
dollars.
House.
And this is including with the 2000.
Even in the Brown House. What is the Brown House? Let me just read some comments real quick because this is getting weird. I don't want to view a channel who is struggling financially yet doing nothing to get out of that. That's not inspirational to anyone. Honestly, exactly. $400 for a month's worth of food for a family of four. That's insane, girl. $400, what, a week or a month, right? I don't know what's going on here, y'all. I don't get it.
Rent in this $700 car note. So
Is the car note 600 or 700? Because first it was 1,000. No, first it was 600. Then it went up to 1,000. Now it's back down to 700. Girl, make up your mind. Hey, Jay Breezy, make up your mind, sis.
I just feel like I need to make a little bit more. So I was just like, you know what? I'm fit to do a t-shirt line. Like I did my t-shirt line and one person purchased. And I was just like, I was feeling bad. I was like, maybe I didn't market right. And it could have been I didn't market right. And I feel like I go.
So now it's one person purchased it. But you just posted on your community wall that two people brought t-shirts. I mean, it's a lot of lies that are it's a lot of lies being revealed on this particular video. Girl.
Into like
She
a
been
little
wearing
bit
that,
of a
that skirt
depression
probably
because
smells
I
like
feel like
fried chicken and struggle. Wait a minute. What was it? What was that meal yesterday, y'all? Stroganoff. Beef stroganoff. Yeah, that shirt probably smelled like fried chicken and beef stroganoff.
it was never going to be successful. I felt like nobody was going to buy nothing. And it wasn't from what anybody else said. It was just what my mind was telling me. And plus, I was going through my situation of changing my depression pills. So Now I'm just going to sit back and market it again. So if you guys want to purchase my t-shirts is and purchase my t-shirts, is 10% off on your purchase, and you get free shipping, and your t-shirt will be delivered to you 1 week after the closing pre-orders. So I will leave a link down below so you guys can see that. But I was just like, I just been going through things, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, whatever. So, you know, I don't know, y'all. I just be feeling stuck sometimes, but I'm doing the right thing. I know I am. It's just
You're
I gotta
doing the
fight the.
right thing. But once again, Diamond, we keep telling you, when your partner, okay, as long as you're stuck up there on Broke Bay Mountain, that's how it's going to be. You can do the right thing all you want, but when you got a heavy load holding you down and pulling you back, this is the outcome. You don't get to move fast while you're pulling that load. He is dead weight, and you need to get rid of him. But if you feel the need to carry dead weight, sis, it's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is tell you, you have to take action on that.
A little bit more harder than what I'm doing. One vlog is not enough for me. I need to at least put out 2 to 3 vlogs. And I'm not talking about long form. I'm not talking about long form. I'm not talking about short form. For short form, I should be putting out 3 vlogs a day of short form, and I need to put it on every platform. And that's my thing. I don't put it on every platform. I'm just like, I be lazy. I'm a lazy content creator, and I tell myself that, girl, you lazy, you gotta get your ass up
Wait a
and get
minute.
this
Who
money.
just made a whole Easter speech about how they need to do this and they know how YouTube pushes out content and they're tired of struggling and then go right back to square one? Oh, I'm just a lazy content creator. So what are you going to do about it, Diamond? What was the point in giving an Easter speech just to end up where you started off in the first place? I just don't get it.
So, and that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to get on here and rant and talk
Cars
to
stay
y'all about some
nasty.
stuff, y'all. But yeah, us being broke, yeah, that is the truth. But like I said, I know that my YouTube gonna be successful. I know my t-shirt business gonna be successful. I know that anything I do, I put my mind to it, is going to be successful. So that's all I'm thinking about right now. But yeah, y'all, I will see y'all later. I gotta go to this post office. I do have a PO box. Now I did pay for it for 6 months, so I do have a PO box, and I am going to link it below if you guys want to send the kids something. But you don't have to send them nothing. But if you want to send the kids anything, I will put my new PO
I'm
box
dry begging y'all, but y'all don't really gotta give me nothing. But I'm dry begging though. Okay, y'all.
down below. But I will see y'all in another one. I love y'all. Deuces.
Okay. Now let's go look at something interesting on Diamond's wall real quick. Hold on. Okay. Check this out, y'all. Oh, look, guys, it's Bay. Not only does she feed him, clothe him, provide for him, and work hard so he can rest in his femininity, she also cuts his hair. I mean, does this nigga do anything? Does he do anything? He can't cut the kids' hair. He can't wash the kids up. He can't get the kids ready for school. He can't drive long distances. He got bad knees. He got a bad back. He ain't got no job and he ain't got no money. She over here cutting his hair. You wouldn't be getting no haircut from me. I can't do it anymore. This is Bay, aka E40, aka Roberta Renee Jenkins. Okay? He's a loser. All right, now let's go down. He wouldn't let me finish his haircut. And she can cut hair pretty decent. It's better than Chrissy's kids' hair. I'm say that, okay? She don't do bowls on top of the head. She do a blend. But he wouldn't let her finish. I guess it's on the side. So she shaped up Esme Lamonte. He got his little shape up going. Okay, Esme Lamonte. And then remember I said about the orders right here. I got my first 2 orders. I'm so proud of myself. But yet on this video, you got 1 order, unless she did this video before she posted this. That's the only thing I can think. All right. Then let's get into this. The whole purpose of a reactor is for them to steal your subs and views. Bitch, I don't want them slow ass subs you got over there, over here. Okay? They beat you down until you want to quit and hate yourself, but they will never win unless you let them. Okay? All right, hold on, y'all. We're gonna get into this little we'll get into this little peach. I just gotta do my overlay for peach. Do I have a peach overlay in here? All right, we got one. Let's get into this little short. It's only a 3-minute video because I'm gonna tell y'all we don't do peach like that over here. That's another whole snooze fest over there. Peach is boring and Peach troll too much. I don't. If you notice, I don't like people who talk badly about black people because, in case you haven't figured it out, I'm black. Okay. I don't like people who troll too hard. Right. See, the thing about us trolling in this chat, people might say, oh, reactors might be a form of a troll. But guess what? We stay over here and mind our business. Yeah. I don't go over to the people I talk about channels and start typing in the comments. That's not what I do. So anyway, let's go over here to Peach real quick.
Oh, I just want to tell y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Can get up like this. We make it. Look at her. She about to start cussing black women out. As soon as you pull up the video, she want to start cussing us out. All right, let's check it out.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Y'all keep making these think pieces about my life. And my life is in much better shape than it was. I fucked my money up in December. I gambled my money in December. Today, my life looks completely different. I have 6 figures in my motherfucking bank account. I have not gambled in 89 days. All this yapping that y'all hoes doing, don't give a fuck. It's life. I had made bad decisions. And yes, they're repeated bad decisions. And so the fuck what? Some of you hoes had to repeat the 3rd and 4th grade.
Diamond, she was
Until you
talking about
pass the
you.
test, you'll keep getting the same lessons. I am currently choosing to pass the test. I don't get it. I feel like some of you guys want me to hate myself, and I don't. I like myself. I like myself. I like myself. I think your goal with these videos is for me to feel so ashamed and embarrassed. Somebody even made a video saying that Peach McIntyre needs to be ashamed. She needs to be embarrassed. I'm not. This is life. This is real life. Real life with Peach. I had an issue that I caused on myself. I took full accountability for that issue, even though others tried to make it hard for me. I continued to push through the adversity. I stopped gambling. Today is day 89 of me being bet free. I have not gambled. No scratch offs, which I haven't done that in over 2 years. No scratch offs, no casino, no online betting. I have not bet any money, gambled any money in 89 days. Tomorrow will be day 90. And this ain't my first time doing this. It's my second. My bathroom dirty because I'm cleaning it out. Judge me. I know you looking
So do
back there.
you want an award? Wait a minute, guys. Get the red carpet and roll it out. Peach wants an award because she hasn't gambled in 89 days. We don't give a fuck. Remember how you don't give a? We don't either.
Oh, anywho, for all of y'all with these think pieces, please include that part. Y'all just trying to hold me down in bondage. I'm phenomenal, Peach. I know what my issue was. I resolved my issue and I'm gonna move forward. How many of you hoes making think pieces about me got 40,000?
How is a woman with 9 children by a man that is unemployed, uses none of her money for good, uses her platform for evil, telling us we want to hold her down in bondage? Bitch, you got 9 kids. That's what's holding you down in bondage. Your mindset, your ghetto mindset is what's holding you down in bondage. We don't have anything. I don't even come over there like that. Like I said, it's snoozy over there. I don't care what Peach has going on. Oh, Peach is getting evicted. So last week you was big bag, big bank, and this week you're getting evicted. Okay? I may not be big bag, big bank, but I done paid my rent. I done paid those rents. So, girl, boo. Boo.
60,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300 in the bank. You don't. You don't. You're hoping that you can make you a couple dollars so you can pay your bills in motherfucking April by making a video about me. Fuck y'all. So anybody else out there currently going through a situation and getting through it, continue to get through it. When them hoes go to doing all that yapping, let them. Remember who the fuck you is. Remember who you are. I am phenomenal, Peach. I am an exceptional problem solver. I am a woman of integrity. I won't use no motherfucking CPNs. All y'all want to text me, make video. Oh, you should go to such and such and get a CPN. I leave that unethical and illegal stuff to y'all.
It is unethical and it is illegal. Strong Mommy Chrissy, are you receiving this message that is being sent? Y'all might not know about this, but one time Peach came in Strong Mommy Chrissy live chat and dropped $50. It might have been 100. I don't remember. But I know she dropped her a nice old cash app. And Peach then went on to say that I don't know if it was a week later, but it was soon after she dropped Chrissy that money, because you know Chrissy needed it. Okay, we can tell she's living the struggle life over there. After she dropped Peach dropped Chrissy that money in the super chat, right? In her live chat. She then went on to throw shade at Strong Mommy Chrissy and say how she started way after Chrissy and she's way past Chrissy. Then Chrissy came back weeks later, because you know she's never here. I don't know what the hell she out there doing with her life, okay? But she probably got 100,000 back in tax returns. But anyway, she said, I'm sorry, guys. All right, she said, yeah, Peach is right. She did start way after me, and she's way ahead of me. Okay, whose fault is that? I need y'all to stop whining and just do what you need to do. Peach, we don't care how much money you have. You don't even have a place to lay your head. Peach, keep talking about, oh, I want to buy a house cash. Why the fuck do it matter is what I'm trying to figure out. Most people do not buy a house cash. That is the whole point of financing. You got all that money. It should take you. Now, Diamond wants to buy a house in 12 months. Peach first of all, Peach should have had a house years ago. Let's start there. When she's out here spending $60,000 on a video, that could have been a whole nice old chunk of a down payment on a big house. Peach gonna need at least $350,000 worth of property, right? And down there in Florida, it should be a little cheaper, right? Peach gonna need at least a 5-bedroom, I would think, right? A 3-bedroom not gonna cut it. That $60,000 that you spent on Wood's truck, that could have been a down payment on a house, and then you could have been in a home, and then you could have blew all that money with your gambling, which I don't even know if that's real, whether you're really blowing that money. Sometimes I feel like you just use that to have something to whine about. Very irresponsible. Right, and that's another thing per area. Instead of spending $60,000 on a truck for wood, or $50,000 and $40,000 here and there, why don't you use the $60,000, whatever how much money you got, to pay off your debt, get your credit score back up. Once you got that 700 credit score popping, go apply for a loan at the bank. But she keep making the excuse that she wants to pay cash. It's obviously never going to happen, Peach. You too worried about buying Disney passes for the season. How is that even important? Who wants to go to Universal Studio every week? Like, who wants to do that every week anyway? Girl, boring.
Now, I am a new woman. I'm going to live a life filled with integrity. That is my goal. You don't think I know how to get a place doing fraudulent stuff? I could do that shit with my eyes closed. I am from Tampa, Florida. I choose to not live that way. And God will bless me abundantly. If I have to go to a hotel, I ain't asking none of you
Really?
hoes to pay for the room. I have the
Really?
money because I get up
Oh, we
every
got
day
a new
and
member
I go
of
to work.
Pine
So I just want to
Nation.
leave
Thank you
with
so much, Pretzel Popper, sis, for joining Pine Nation and supporting the channel, sis. Thank you.
that Fuck y'all.
She's so mad, y'all. She is so mad. We gotta get rid of her. I don't want that type of energy up in here. I'm sorry. Peach is just like I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. No words for her. Like I don't. I don't like. I don't like Live like that, and I don't like Peach. I don't like that troll content. All right. Negative vibes. All right, y'all. Now let's go over to. Let's go over here to Sky's house, y'all. Because Sky, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go to Sky, y'all, hold on. I gotta go over here first. So give me a second. I just want to go over. I'm gonna do about 5 minutes of this. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna share the screen. All right. We're gonna start with sis. All right. So hold on, y'all. I had to go over here because remember, guys, I told you I have to talk about Alice and Alana. All right. It's gonna be very quick, but I have to talk about Allison Beg Lana because Allison has been over there showing her tail. You hear me? Do y'all hear me? Homeless to housed. She got a new apartment and she don't know how to act. I'm telling you, she's showing off. All right, let's get into this real quick. Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all the title. Christian Girl Diaries. Relationships and Fornication. The fight to do right. All right. Dry ass eggs. Them eggs dry as hell.
If trees could talk at harvest, we would hear them cry. Lord, pruning hearts, but for you I would gladly die. Bring me to life.
Now, Allison, why are you still flat ironing those split in hair? Didn't we tell you to go to the hair salon and get a damn, what is it called, y'all? A bob. Y'all know how Jazz got all them split ends? Exactly, Latrice. We don't. Eggs was dry as hell. She up there flat on and split ends. It makes no sense. If you're going to have split ends, you gotta trim that dead hair off. It's never gonna grow properly if you leave all that dead hair on it.
In lonely moments, I can see your face, hearing the secret place. I lift you up in spirit and truth.
Deborah, don't be talking about Allison like that. She's a good Christian woman. Okay? She's a good Christian woman with strong Christian values.
I am your sheep. You take care of every need. If trees could talk and harvest, we would hear them.
Oh my God.
Lord, pruning hearts.
Right, Deborah.
But for you,
we didn't even let the girls start talking and we already on our job.
Oh
my God, that shirt is hideous.
In lonely moments, I can see your face.
Now, I like her hair like this with the ponytail. But what's going on with the edges on the side? What is going on with the edges on the side? I don't know, y'all. Let's let this girl live.
I lift you up in spirit and truth. Your life can be the light I see.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Look at this part, y'all. Look how she gonna keep looking at the camera. Y'all don't think this is weird? Look how weird this is, y'all. Check this out. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? This girl is weird. Look. She about to start talking, y'all. Hold.
Your life
Look.
can't
Oh, wait a
be.
minute, guys. She's reading her Bible. Girl, boo, boo.
Divine, I see.
Okay, can we get to the video now?
I am your sheep.
You need to be reading about how you can get rehired at DoorDash, not that Bible, okay? Read about how I can get back into DoorDash. That's what you need to be finding out. Come
We
on,
take
Allison.
care
You've
of
had enough now.
every
It's awkward, right?
need.
Being abstinent isn't easy, but it's definitely doable. Okay.
All
So
right.
back in maybe 2012, 2011 to maybe like early 2015, I was dating this guy, and he and I were very, very active. He actually was somebody that I had known for years. So we got into this relationship, and things were going pretty good for the most part. Some bumps in the road here and there, but for the most part, I would say
Elizabeth.
overall it was a good relationship. But during the course of that relationship, I started to feel very convicted about our intimacy. Like, I wasn't married, I've never been married, and I knew that as a Christian, especially somebody who had been baptized, that I was going down the wrong path. And I remember the day that I chose to get baptized, I actually was telling myself like, should I really do this? Because you know you're gonna have to give up, being intimate, right? And you have to like really live your life the right way. You're not gonna be able to just do what you've been doing before and be baptized. So you either gonna have to choose the baptismal and sacrifice these parts of your life, or you're gonna just keep going how you're going. But I just felt it was just my
All right.
day.
So
People
for
used to try to
those
get
of
me
you
to
who
get
don't
baptized
know,
all the
this is Allison Alana. Allison Alana, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. I'm not gonna talk you to death. She basically got popular, I'm gonna say like 2023, 2022, somewhere around that, because she kept coming on here begging. She's a mom of four, 3 to 4 baby daddies. She won't tell us the total, so we have to do a guesstimate. She's 39 years old. She's broke. She just got finished being homeless. Just moved from a hotel into a homeless shelter, and now they gave her an apartment and they gave her gift cards to furnish her house. So now she has the house and she's back talking her big shit. She's talking big cash money. You know what? Trying to tell us how to live our lives because she's a Christian woman. All right. She's a Christian woman, guys. Now, my thing is, how are you gonna? All right, look. Let me take this back. Now, remember, I was talking about Keisha and Jeremy. Keisha and Jeremy say allegedly. Now they say that they're practicing abstinence right now. So they are allegedly not gonna have you know what until they get married again, right? Okay. Now I'm not saying that it cannot be done, y'all. Let's just be for real, right? People do practice abstinence. People have the right to, make their own choices after. But my thing is, let's take Keisha and Jeremy, for instance. They had 3 kids out of wedlock. Well, whatever. I'm not big on, they had 3 kids out of wedlock. That's their business. But my thing is, now you're practicing abstinence after you've already been doing it for what? Deborah, please, I'm trying to concentrate. After y'all been together, what, Keisha and Jeremy been together for like 8 years, maybe? I don't really know how long they've been together. But Allison, like I said, she's a 39-year-old woman with a grown daughter. Her daughter is probably like 22 or 23, right? And she has 3 boys. Now, listen to these age gaps. So the daughter's 22 or 23. So that means she did already say she did a teen pregnancy. Actually, she wrote a book on teen pregnancy. Not teen pregnancy, but tips on how to, what was it? I can't remember. I looked it up it's on Amazon, y'all. It's something like tips on how to provide for your baby or with your first baby, something like that as a young mother. I don't know, something like that, right? So she has I think it's an ebook on Amazon, right? She had her first baby when she was 17. So that's baby father number 1. Then we go to her 15-year-old son. I'm counting him as don't have the same father as the daughter. So then she got baby father number 2. Then she got 2 small boys. So I think she has about 3 baby daddies. That's what I'm putting it at. It could be 4. All of them could have 4 different daddies, right? Because she'll never tell us, right? So anyway, the point is she's decided that she doesn't want to have you know what until she gets married. Now, guys, what are the chances of you finding a guy? This is my thing with it. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with people making their own decisions, right? I make jokes about it, but I just don't understand, how does a woman 39 with 3 baby daddies, not a dime in sight, no job, says she doesn't want to work. She talks about women who work and drop their kids off at the daycare as though they're doing something bad, right? She was like, how can you drop your kids off at that daycare? You want to pay somebody to watch your kids? It makes no sense. Like, it's weird shit going on over here. Then, so she talks about all of us working women, then proceeds to say she's going to try to find a man who is going to wait after he sees her with all these kids. I don't understand that, guys. How are you going to wait for a man? How are you going to demand that this man wait for you, but you have kids that you're bringing to the table without being married previously? I just don't understand how that's going to work. Good luck, Allison.
Time, and I never wanted to do it because it's like, don't force me, back up. You're not even supposed to be telling somebody to do that or pushing them to do that. You know what I mean? You share it with them as an option and you leave them be. But this particular day, no one had to tell me. My inner spirit told me that it was time. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm getting ready to give this up. So I was single for a while. And then when I got in this relationship, eventually we started going down that path. However, about a year, maybe a year and a half into the relationship, that's when I started to feel convicted. Like I would hear the Holy Spirit telling me, when are you going to stop this? Just stop. When are you going to stop being intimate with this person? Like I will always just hear his voice, like, you're doing the wrong thing. Just when are you going to stop this? And I ignored it for a while. But honey, after a while, the voice just got louder and louder. It was no longer something that I could ignore, right? And it was like literally every time after we would do the act, I would go in the bathroom or whatever, and I would just hear that voice. When do you want to stop? You gotta give this up, right? When are you gonna stop? And I'm like, you know what? I can't take it anymore. I cannot take it anymore. This voice is not gonna let me be. Like this is, I like to call it when God arrests you. Like when God wants me to do something, he literally plagues me about it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's only with so much plaguing I'm gonna be able to take from such an entity. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna have to let this one up. So eventually, I remember one day my sister had come to my house, and some kind of way she just randomly came out. It was like we weren't even on the topic. And I think she either said it to me or she later texted to me or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, it's a confirmation. She was like, talking about her boyfriend at the time. She was like, me and such aren't doing anything. When are you and such, which was the boy I was dating at the time, the man I was dating at the time, when are y'all going to stop? And my eyes like bulge out of my head because I'm like, okay, this is now, since I've been ignoring the voice for so long, now God is telling people to talk to me, like literally. So I'm like, okay, yeah, there's no way I can ignore this anymore. I have got to go talk to him and tell him that I can't do it no more. I just can't. And I think when I told him, he was such a good guy to me, that he just went along with it just because, we were in a relationship. He loved me. He cared. He wanted to just do whatever I wanted to do. But I don't think he really wanted to do it. And I almost feel like he felt rejected. Like I wasn't attracted to him anymore, or I didn't want to do anything with him. But it was nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. It was just because I was convicted. The Holy Spirit was, like I said, plaguing me. Like that's just how God deals with me. You know what I mean? He just keeps saying the same thing over and over and over again because I'm not going to be able to ignore that for so long. So anyhow, we continued dating. it was like a struggle for a while, but we kind of got past it. And then we started being slick and finding ways to get around it, but still like be in that mode, And it was like, come on, you gotta let this go because it's still intimacy, y'all. It's still unmarried, y'all. It's still intimacy. And maybe after a while, it was this one night we ended up actually doing the act again, right? And we went out to eat, came home, went to bed, and then that morning he wanted to go again. So I had told him no. And he was like, "What you mean? I thought we was. And I was like, "No, we're not back doing this. Just because we slipped up one night doesn't mean that we have to continue forever. Like, I don't want to get myself back on this road all over again because it's too hard to get out." So it caused a bad like energy in our relationship. And he was a good guy. He wasn't like disrespectful to women. He wasn't like out here, you know what I mean? He was a good guy. He was raised really well, and he just wasn't willing to like dog women out and play with women and just get what he could get. Like he was nothing like that. That's why I said that was my best relationship ever. He was just really a good, decent, respectable guy. So, but it made him angry. It's like, well, you don't want to do nothing. I think he was taking it personal. I don't think he was able to really decipher the difference between a spiritual conviction and his girlfriend just like giving him the cold shoulder. I think that's how he took it. Like I was just trying to cut him off, and I just didn't have interest in that way. Like I really don't think that he considered that this was a spiritual conviction that God wanted me out of. And we was young, like in our late 20s, so it's understandable, especially if you weren't like taught about that in your life. You know what I'm saying? Or God never arrested you like that. I get it, but it made me mad because I'm like.
So my thing is, if she says, especially if you weren't taught that, do you understand how many things that we are taught by our parents that we do not follow through with? You can repeat to these teenagers, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. People are going to do it anyway, whether they're taught that way or not. People are going to make their own decisions, y'all. So my thing is, Allison, what makes you think that, one, just because people are taught to do things that they're going to follow through with it? Because if you were taught to do it, you didn't follow through with it, Allison. Look at your life. Your life is in shambles. Guys, Allison is in temporary housing. This nice, and her apartment is very nice, okay? Don't get me wrong. But Allison, you only got this apartment because you stayed in a shelter for a couple months. Allison stayed in a shelter with her 3 boys. It was literally a one-room shack. I can tell because I could hear them playing, and they were right in the same room she was in. She was in the bedroom doing videos up against the wall. She wouldn't even show us the apartment. She wouldn't even walk around. She had a little corner, which was made into a kitchen with the sink, cabinets up top and down the bottom, enough sink to put your dish rack on or wash your dishes. I don't think she had a dishwasher, but I'm not sure. How? And so per area, I don't know for sure. But what I'm thinking is, this is what I'm gathering, guys. She got with some type of program where they said, hey, you have to go into this shelter. If you stay in this shelter for a certain amount of time, we'll help you get a place. When she got this place, she was able to furnish it. Remember, Allison doesn't work anywhere, but she's able to buy herself a pink bed and buy herself all these things to go in the apartment, which I'm happy for her because her kids deserve better. But my thing is, how dare you make a decision to live off the government permanently and say, yeah, I don't want to work. That's for people who settle. This is what she told us. Allison, where are your baby daddies? Why aren't they providing anything for you and your children? We don't understand it. I think her baby daddy's in whatever state she came from. Now, they say that Allison is from Maryland. I don't know. That's where they say she's from. Some say she's in Carolina right now. And that's why back when Sky was homeless, I said, Sky, why don't you talk to Allison or get in contact with Allison and find out what program she's in? But Sky chose her kids to sleep on the floor and then to drag her mother after she moved out. As a matter of fact, hold on tight because we're getting into Sky. Give me a few more minutes on Allison and we're going to move on to Sky, guys.
Dad, you trying to make me feel a way about this? Like, I'm with you. I don't want to leave you. I just want to do things right. I want us to get married and be like acceptable in God's eyes. This is not about just us being in love and us being together. It's more so about us doing things right so that we know that we're in good standing. You know what I mean? So eventually, because it was causing so much of a problem in our relationship, I had to just cut him off. I didn't want to, but it was like other things. Like it was like he was arguing with me because he was mad about that situation. So I feel like it was just all this tension, and every little thing was a problem. And it's just like, you know what? I gotta go, bro. I can't. I just can't do this. So like 2 months go by, he calls me back, and by then I'm already like in my zone. Like, nope, I can't. I don't even want to hear it. I already told you if you break up with me again for something stupid, I'm not coming back. I just can't. I don't want to do this anymore. All you do every time you get married, you want to break up, and we get back together the next day. Like it's just tiring now. Like, can we just be together, or not? Like I'm tired of the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So when he called me to try to like I guess talk it out, I declined to even hear the conversation out. I was just over it at that point. I had been listening to like podcasts and messages about being abstinent and living right, and my mind was in the zone. Like I just wasn't trying to hear nothing. Okay, so 3 years. Actually, I think it was exactly 2 years and 10 months. Okay, so it's almost 3 years. I was abstinent that whole time. And I was calling it celibacy because I didn't know the difference. Celibacy means that you want to basically work for the Lord. You don't ever want to be touched by anybody ever in your life, and you have no desire to be married. And that's not what it is for me. I am abstinent. I'm waiting until marriage, which is the difference. So celibacy means you just never want to do anything. You never want marriage. You never want to have sex. And again,
She
the
was out here
abstinence
literally
means that you
saying she wanted to be celibate, but she already had kids. This is how slow she is. You didn't know that there was a difference between damn, I can't even think of the word now. You didn't know that there was a difference between celibacy and not wanting to refrain from having relations until you're married. But she's enforcing rules and she wants to share that with us. Yet she's the one over there with 3 baby daddies. Girl, you got to make it make sense. This is all I'm saying. Abstinence. That's what the word I was trying to think of it. I couldn't think of it. How do you think you're going to tell us what to do, but you're not doing what you're supposed to do? This is why they say, you know how when when people tell their kids to do stuff that they're not doing, okay? It makes no sense. Do what I say, not do what I do. That's the saying. 3 baby daddies in, and now you're practicing abstinence. I'm not saying that it can't be done, people. I'm not trying to judge the girl. I'm just speaking my opinion. It's going to be hard as hell to find a man that's going to take you seriously with 3 kids running around that they can see with their eyes. 1 kid out here in the world by themselves. She has a grown daughter. And 3 other little kids. Well, not little. 2 little kids and a teenage boy. But you're talking about you want to practice abstinence now. And where do you find these men that are willing to practice abstinence? Somebody please tell me in real life where you're going to find a grown man that is willing to practice abstinence.
Want those things, but you just want to do them in your marriage, right? So I was calling celibacy for a long time, not even knowing that I was speaking the wrong thing over my life. So girl, if you ever plan on getting married, please don't say you're trying to be celibate, okay? You're absent. And I remember I was talking to this friend. We went to happy hour one day, and I was talking to this friend, and she was telling me that she was abstaining, and I was saying that I was celibate. So I'm like, well, she knew the difference. You knew I wanted to get married. Why you ain't tell me? Like, why you ain't tell me the right words so I wouldn't be it over my life. But that's another story. Cause yeah,
And
but yeah.
also,
So
I don't think you should get married to someone who you have not done it with yet because it could be complete trash. You could be wasting your time. And now you're locked into this marriage with somebody that can't even do anything right. Uh-uh. I wouldn't recommend that. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I wouldn't recommend it. At least once or twice before you get married. She's very weird. Uh-huh.
um 2 years and 10 months goes by, and I started dating this idiot that had been trying to talk to me years, years, like 7, 8 years before that or something. And that went that became a thing. We went right back into the act of intimacy. And I'm trying to be careful not to say the SEX word because sometimes these systems are flagging for dumb stuff, more so like on TikTok, but I'd be careful on every platform now. However, so we got into that. I got pregnant. You know, it just was bad, and it reminded me of why I was like being abstinent in the first place. And like, okay, yeah, I wish I would have never broke this abstinence because this right here that I got myself caught up in was worse than anything before that I ever had experienced. So after I got away from that demonic entity and freed myself, I decided to go back to abstinence again. And hooray for me, because I have been abstinent since July of 2022. Okay. And that has been an interesting journey, a very interesting journey. Um, I can't say it has been 100% smooth, but look, I ain't been in no man's bed and ain't no man been in my bed. So that's smooth enough for me for the most part.
Okay, guys. So
But
I
I
put
feel
a
like
poll out here.
along the way, especially like in the
All right, let's
beginning,
take a look
from
here.
2022 to
There are over 200 people in the chat, over 250. So I expect at least, I guess you guys can get this up to 125. Will Allison be able to find a man while practicing abstinence with 4 kids and 3 to 4 baby daddies? And no job. Forgot to put that one out there. Okay. Not you want to talk about remember we had the conversation about what do you bring to the table? Allison brings dry eggs to the table, thin hair, and 3 fatherless children. That's what Allison brings to the table, okay? So, will Allison, hold on, y'all. I can't get on here. Will Allison be able to find a man while practicing abstinence with 4 kids and 3 to 4 baby daddies? Nope. Sure, they are out there. Or yes, on Mars. Right? Now, Allison, can you, when you get your next tax return, what you can do is save up for that space trip that Mr. Musk is hosting, and maybe you can find you a ninja that's practicing abstinence up there, out in the outer space, an alien, because y'all heads, the shape of y'all heads would be similar. You can find an alien out there that is practicing abstinence. Okay, okay, all right. Hold on, y'all. We almost finished.
2023, it was like just a lot of like
A
temptation
good
on
old
there.
Bob.
It was like this guy that I had met, I was kind of talking to, and I was like, oh, it started to cross my mind to have that action with him. And like, it's like, look, don't tempt me, bro. I'm on this journey. I don't even, why are these thoughts trying to come into my head? But you have to just learn how to fight your temptation. A lot of times I will be fine, and then as soon as I go on like a spiritual fast or something, then all of a sudden now I have this urge to do this, and it's like, okay, well, why is it when I'm trying to surrender my my appetites to the Lord? So like literally my food appetite, and then even that appetite, why is it becoming a stronger urge? That's just how the devil works. Whenever you're trying to stay away from something, it's like, okay, you just start to get tempted. How I was fine every other day, not even thinking about it. I'm busy with all of my responsibilities and all of my duties. But as soon as I start fasting, now here it is. That's what's on my mind. You know what I mean? So the temptation sometimes definitely kicks itself in. The temptation to do what I know I shouldn't do, like it might be a little whisper in my ear sometimes, like, hey, why don't you go watch this? Or why don't you go do this, if you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's like, no, I'm not going there because I chose to be abstinent. I'm not gonna do anything like any self-pleasuring or go watch those little things. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that. I'm not. I want to keep my mind focused and clear and not distracted by anything in that department, especially if it's like perverted. Because a lot of that stuff, of course, we know it's not real. It's just them getting paid to do it. And a lot of times it'd be like trafficking, and people that be trafficked got to do them videos. You know, so I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see people that's being forced to do this. Um, do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not involving myself in any of that. But you want to tempt me. You want to try to get me to slip up. You want to get me to get off my walk with these thoughts, you know? So then I might say a scripture or something behind it, or I might get up and go do something like, nope.
Right.
I want to fight this urge because what if my blessing is getting ready to come and I'm about to block it by answering this voice that's telling me to do what I know I shouldn't do, you know? So I try to just fight it off. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but I just know that I don't want to do this. I don't want to go down this path. If I wanted to do it, I'd just be with the niggas. I just be doing what I was doing in the past. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give in to this kind of temptation because it's like you know that I'm solid on that side. I'm solid on that side of not having no man and not running with no man. So now you want to get me, okay, well, since you're by yourself, what can I get her to do by herself? No, ma'am. No, sir. I don't want to be defeated in any area when it comes to that because that's just what I've chosen to do. It's my focus, and I want the reward of a husband when it's time. Even though sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm fine.
As if who wants?
I don't want to be married.
Allison wants the reward of a husband, but what is Allison? Now we can ask this question. Allison, what do you bring to the table? You have literally no skill set except for cooking and cleaning. You refuse to get a job. She literally says that the workplace is not for her. Another lazy government welfare queen who wants to do nothing with her life but has a list of demands for the men. How dare you? You've got a list of demands that you can't even meet your damn self.
Tell me and my kids what to do. I don't want that. I just don't want to be bothered. It's probably gonna be a really hard transition, especially on my oldest son. But that's a whole different story. I don't know. Like some days I'm like, you know what, I'll see like couples going on dates and stuff, and you be looking all cute, your dress on, your heels on. It's like, I want my man to take me out when I put something on cute. You be thinking like that, but
and the gray tooth.
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know what I want out of the relationship field anymore. I just know that I'm perfectly okay with what I have right now, which is nothing. When it comes to relationships, though, if I could connect with a abstinent man, I would do it because I feel like he'd be really
where in the. I'm sorry to say this, y'all, and I'm not saying that I'm so of the world that I know these people exist. Please put in the chat. Where in the hell do you find an abstinent man in this earth? We're talking about planet Earth here. Where are you going to find an abstinent man? I need to know. That's the picture of her when she. That's the picture of her when she was blow drying her hair. She loves flat ironing her hair. Okay? She flat irons her hair all the time. I don't know why. You need to cut it off, sis. Your hair is damaged and it is see-through at the ends. I can't look. I don't know what Allison wants out of life, but we know she doesn't want to work. She wants, another thing about Allison, she acts really bougie. I told you guys she bought her kids Gucci socks. Okay? The socks, I think they were like $200 a piece. I looked the socks up. I had a whole overlay. I can't find the overlay. I think I must have deleted it with the Gucci socks. I did a whole video on it. Okay? Last year, Allison went on spring vacation, had a hotel, went in shopping. She literally was in a shelter and decided that it was a good choice. See, Allergen is a repeat offender of making bad decisions. So she fits right in with the mommies we're talking about, guys. 60 to life. She fits right in. Allison decided that she was going to take her tax refund last year and that she was going to go on a spring vacation with her kids. Now, she did take her kids. I think she took them to y'all know that water park that everybody goes to, Great Wolf Lodge. Okay. And Allison says she used to hang around gangsters all the time, and she used to be with people doing drive-bys, all this crazy stuff. Allison is all over the place. Allison has zero goals in life. All these requirements for a man. But what does Allison have that she can bring to the table? So we're gonna go. We got 3 more minutes, y'all, and then we rolling out of Allison.
I hate a man as soon as he get around you, or you bring him to his house, to your house. The first thing he start doing is rubbing your thigh or trying to hold all up on you and all of that. No, hug me at the door and then leave me alone. I don't want to be touched up that much. I don't want to be, because that's temptation. Don't rub on me. Don't touch my behind. Don't be feeling like, don't do that. Be a gentleman. Sit your tail down. Let's watch this movie. Let's eat dinner. Let's talk. Like, I just like good, solid communication. I like to get to know people on a level of clarity where you're not distracting me with all this, trying to just, you know what I mean, trying to make me feel good to take my mind off of who you really are. Like, I want to know who you really are before we go down any type of path of anything. And really, it would just be courtship. I just want to, any guy that I talk to now, it would have to be, okay, I want to know you, you want to know me. Let's see if we are the type of people that we would want to marry. If it turns out that we're not, we say goodbye and we move on. I don't want to be up in your bed. I'm not really trying to go to your house because that's also temptation. I want to be in public areas. I want to get to know you. I want to just see who you are. And if you ain't who I want, and if I'm not who you need, then we just let it go. We might call each other here and there or go in the DMs. Hey, how you doing today? I hope everything's good. God bless you, whatever. Just make it seem that you okay. You know, and leave it at that. Like, I don't really want a whole lot more than just trying to get to know you and know if you're the type of man that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And honestly, though, I don't know if now, the place that I am in now in my life, if it's even a good time for that. But if I were to visit a relationship, that's how it would.
Oh, meaning the place that you're in now. You mean in temporary housing after you moved out of the shelter? Because what other place are you in? That's the only place you're in, Allison. Allison act like she achieved so many goals. She said we're hating on her because ever since she got her own place, ever since she moved into her apartment with the tall ceilings, that we're hating on her. Sis, the apartment is free. You're living rent free. What do people who actually have jobs that can pay their actual rent? Why would we be hating on you? The only thing I am hating on is that you probably get a good old food stamp check every month. Not a check, but you know, her EBT card is loaded up every month. And I would like to get some of that EBT. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay? Just pay $9 for a dozen eggs. Yeah, I would like to get some of that EBT. But other than that, what could we possibly want that Allison has?
Really get into anything serious. Like, I'd be like, dang, am I gonna be single forever? You know what I mean? I'm 39. I know I'm cute. I know I'm cute. I don't look like it, but
y'all hear that? She thinks she looks so. Allison, you need to put concealer around those dark eyes. The eyes are really dark. She got like those. Remember how Liv started using that turmeric soap on her eyes. You need to put some. Yeah. Their daddy is the government. She's married to the government.
I'm 39, baby, and this year
she thinks she looks so good for 39.
I'm so
y'all.
About that, I never thought
a raccoon.
That I would be looking forward to being 40, but I just think it's such a sexy age. I just feel like it's like grown woman. You know, you just if you're still cute and pretty at 40, you're really that girl. Okay, you're really that girl. So it's just something about that number now that I'm like, I want this. I want to be 40. I can't wait till my 40th birthday so I can say, yeah, I'm 40. 40. You know, it's something that I have gained. I have come to
You
embrace.
didn't think this through that well, did you, Allison? You had all of these kids all gapped apart, and now you're going to be 40 and you still need a babysitter. Yeah, not, yeah, uh. Look, that's just my personal opinion, y'all. When you're 40, your kids should be old enough where you don't need a babysitter. Nobody wants to have to get a babysitter at 20, a babysitter at 30, and then another babysitter at 40. No, This should be over with. Those kids should be able to babysit themselves, okay? And I understand everybody don't have kids young, but you had a choice. You gap chores all up. Uh-uh. Get that shit out the way by the time you 30. By the time you 40, you're going to be living your life. Don't nobody got time to be finding a babysitter at the tender age of 40 years old, girl. No.
And be excited about.
My cousin about 37 talking about, I can't find a babysitter, girl. Please, please. I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it.
I didn't. I never thought that I would because I used to look at 40 when I was younger, like in my 20s, like, oh, 40 is old. I don't want to be 40.
Right,
but now
Elizabeth.
it's just such a sexy age to me. So,
I mean, I don't think the girl is like, okay. Hideous. I just think that she doesn't understand. It's time to put on some makeup, boo. Okay? It's time to get a little concealer going, and I'm talking high coverage. Full coverage concealer under those bagathons, okay? All right.
Yeah, going on 40. I'm not like in a relationship. I'm not dating no guy. I don't have no like roster. I don't have nothing, and I don't put myself out there for it because I'm a mom. I'm a single mom, and I got three minor children. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
it's like
there you go.
Yeah, I just want. I'm so busy with them, and I feel like a lot of times I don't even do all the things I need to do with them. Like, how do I have time for a man? You know what I mean? AC coming home with all this work. If he missed school, he coming with a bunch of makeup work. Like, oh my goodness, it's just so much. I got to bathe my kids. I have to do so much for them. It's like, where does a man fit in? Where is a man that's not their dad? And please let it be known, I do not want their dad. Let that be known. But I'm just saying, like, a man that's not.
Oh, she trying to act like it's one dad after I already popped her in many previous videos on how she admitted that there were I don't want their dads. So now she's pretending it's one dad. All right, Allison, I got you. You watching your mouth now that you got responsibility already.
That his dad should be doing. You know what I mean? Their dad should be doing.
Tasha, let her know.
I don't know where he fits in because I'm too busy with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what be on my mind. Like, will I ever find anybody? Like, but let's talk about singleness forever. If singleness forever was the thing, I know I would be okay because I'm okay now. It's rare that I'd be like, I would see cute couples on the internet.
Oh, she doing a blinkathon.
Like
y'all see it?
Date nights and stuff, and just be like, oh, they look so cute.
Y'all, she's gonna start blinking. Just watch how many times she blinks. Something is going on. I don't know if it's like a condition where you blink too much. Watch how many times she's gonna blink in 30 seconds. Watch.
Like when you gotta do something romantic, I'll be like smiling. You could just feel the energy through the video. Like,
what you keep blinking for?
See it? You know what I'm saying? I want to feel like that. I want to get roses.
All right, Neola.
Roses my boyfriend all the time. He used to give me all the flowers, all the cute gifts, all the cupcakes. He knew I like my red velvet. He just spoiled me so bad. That's probably why I am the way I am now. Like, I'm not doing nothing that I don't want to do, and if it ain't what I want, I'm not taking it. Like, he raised the bar. He raised the bar. But anyway, it's just like, yeah, I know that I would be okay though because I'm content now. Like, there was once a time in my 20s where I just felt like a man had to be in my life. You know what I mean? Like, it was weird not to be in a relationship. Like, I don't think in my 20s I was ever really single for any period of time. Well, except for when I was like by myself for that 2 years and 10 months period. But other than that, I can't really think of a time where I just had like nobody, no guy, no little dude on it, nothing. Like,
and that's why you got all these gaps in your kids' ages. That's why you still out here doing nothing with your life, talking about you need a babysitter, not having a job. I don't want to work. I want a man to take care of me. Where do these people think they're going to find these men, these HVMs? They have no jobs, no nothing to bring. to the table. You at least have to look good, not have 35 baby daddies. And Allison, you've aged out of that category, honestly.
Little dude in the background, like nothing like that. So yeah, life has definitely changed
Girl.
for me. And hopefully my heart and my mind will receive what I know that I once wanted, but it's like so iffy. Like I want to be married. I don't want to be married. I'm okay being alone. Hey, maybe a partner would be good. I don't care if I ever talk to anybody. Maybe it'd be nice to have a life partner. You know, it's just those two thoughts that counteract with each other a lot. And I just want to be sure. I want to be decisive, and I don't want to be back and forth with that decision. So I'm glad that I'm alone and I'm at peace right now, so that I have the time to really think about what I want it to look like, and entertain it in the way that I want to entertain it.
Okay. So basically, hold on, y'all. I felt like I missed a part of this video that I wanted to react on. So basically, to give you a summary on what's going on with Alice and Alana, is after having 4 kids with 3 to 4 baby daddies, right? Being chased down by the washing machine man, a car repossession, living out of a hotel, living in multiple homeless shelters with your 3 kids, finding out your baby daddy goes both ways. Yeah. Getting fired from DoorDash and being evicted. Countless evictions. Why is this the priority? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is the priority abstinence? Why isn't the priority getting a job? Shouldn't the priority be getting a job since your living arrangement is only temporary? Wouldn't that be your priority out there, guys? Since your living arrangement is temporary, because the government's not going to keep paying your rent for the rest of your life, Allison. Okay, but who am I to judge? Okay, guys, let's move on. Now, this one is going to be good. We're going to get into Sky, because Sky has something to say to the people. All right, her and Mitty Man are in the car, and they have something they want to say. Hold on, y'all. Let me end this poll. 105 votes. Will Allison be able to find a man while practicing abstinence with 4 kids and 3 to 4 baby daddies? Nope, 57%. Sure, they're out there, 20%. Yes, on Mars, the other 23%. Okay. All right. I ended that poll. Now let's get into Sky, guys. Hold on. Let me get this overlay going. Give me 1 second. Let me get this overlay. Okay. We got a nice, good old roach overlay for Sky, and we're going to jump into it.
Saying, I posted a video, and in the video, it shows me and the kids folding clothes. Who started folding clothes with me? DJ, correct?
Yes.
All right. Who in the house helps lift beds, throw beds away, like any heavy lifting? Who helps you?
DJ.
Well, my son lazy though. That big boy is lazy. No, my son lifts mad things.
He just took the long couch outside by himself.
Yeah, took a whole couch outside by itself. I went to lift 2 mattresses last night, and he came and took one from me. My husband got the other one, and they don't play about me lifting heavy stuff. If you catch me lifting heavy stuff, that's because I choose to do it, and I'm fussing at them, telling them no, move.
My other son is older than him, and he can't even lift what DJ lifts.
Exactly. But when I call my son lazy because of the clips that I showed, because I did take a lot of clips out of him walking in and out. I didn't start recording when me and him was the only ones in the living room folding clothes.
But what does him have to be lazy got to do with anything?
Because he didn't fold
He's a
clothes.
Child.
Exactly.
He's a fucking child. And we want kids to live their fucking life. We had to do shit before we was adults. We didn't get to be fucking kids. Our kids are gonna be fucking kids.
And when it comes to my son's size, everybody feel like because my son is big, he's supposed to do this, that, and the third.
This is
why I don't push my son to do certain things, because people think because of his size he should be doing this and he should be playing football and he should be doing that. No, I'm not pushing my son to do that type of stuff because people feel like that's what my son should be doing. No.
And that's how that's how all these kids who are overweight or people claim they're overweight, that's how kids are fucking dying playing football, because they feel like,
wait a minute, here,
well, we're gonna
here
work.
go another excuse. Here goes another excuse. Now, throughout history, tall kids, they want them to play basketball, right? Big guys, they want them to play football. Why is your son exempt? Here come Mitty Man with a list of excuses why her son can't play basketball, but he can eat all day. He can eat all day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right. He's calling them fat, right?
Like this and work you like that. You're gonna be a 5-star recruit, and the kid die before they make it out of middle school, or die.
What is he talking about? What does this have to do with anything? Right. Unique Weird, he's overweight. Let me let them finish making a fool out of themselves, y'all. Listen.
Before they make it out of high school. Just like the one kid who died running on the field. He didn't get to play a full game.
Because
he was overexhausted from practice. And then the game come up, running on the field, the boy collapsed and died. That's what y'all want from these kids, but yet y'all claiming people are bad parenting. I would hate for y'all to have fucking kids.
My thing is, Mitty Man, why don't you go live on your channel with this? Since Mitty Man got so much to say, why don't you go live on your channel, bruh? I don't understand this. Stay out of women's business. Okay, Cosbum? Cosbum got too much mouth for a nigga with no money. You got too much mouth for a ninja with no job, Cosbum.
Ain't got none.
And they don't. So they need to shut the fuck up and stay out of our fucking business. I'm talking about my son.
I don't record everything. Y'all think I do, but I don't. But I guess now I gotta record my baby helping around the house, because people act like my son don't help around the house. All of my kids help around the house. My house does not look the way my apartment did. It may, even if it gets to that point, by the end of the night, we got it straight. You understand me? When I sit here and say, like I said, we do the point
too much talking and not enough working. Let's go, Nurse Rat.
Point system, like the kids, and even when I don't do that, because guess what? These past couple days, I haven't been punching their cards, and they still been doing what they need to do. They still been doing what they need to do.
They don't rely on the punches. They do what they know they're supposed to do because it's a response.
His big ass shouldn't be getting no punches anyway. Nobody's punching nothing for a 13-year-old. You think I'm out here doing a punch card for my 13-year-old? No. You're old enough to clean that room, wash your SSA, wash your own clothes. You don't get the red carpet rolled out for you because you're doing what you're supposed to do. I'm tired of bums thinking once they do this, they get a point. You're not 5 years old anymore. There is no point system when you're adulting. You get what you get. And sometimes you don't get nothing for doing what you're supposed to do. Matter of fact, most of the time, as an adult, I don't get a reward at the end of the day for doing what I'm supposed to do. Do you think after I finish this live, somebody's going to be waiting outside with a lollipop? That's not how that works. Little kids should have a punch card system, not people that are in middle school and over. That's for elementary age children. After the 5th grade, you don't get rewarded for doing what you're supposed to do. Come on now. That's ridiculous.
Just like the other day, I told the boys, go clean your room. My oldest son said, Mom, I'm going to do it by myself. And he went there clean that whole room by himself.
You shouldn't have to explain nothing to motherfuckers probably sit behind a computer.
Sky, where's the proof? You haven't shown one person's room since you got on here. It's probably a complete shit show over there. We already know how you get down, Roach Queen. You are the Roach Queen of the mommy sector. So we don't got time. Well, sis, pipe down. Midi man, pipe down, okay?
Got nothing better to do like that same, like that person.
Sitting behind a computer with fucking piss jugs because they so lazy to get the fuck up. All they want to do is make sure they can catch somebody doing something.
In a house,
need to clean that funky ass damn room.
A house arrest to monitor on their damn legs.
Yep, that too. Sitting around pissing in fucking jugs.
House arrest.
Who's doing that?
I bet your mama clean your house.
Yo, can I ask y'all a question? Who in the hell is sitting around with piss jugs because they too lazy to go to the bathroom? Somebody in his mama house who doing that. Hold on, wait a minute. Listen to this part, y'all.
With their mama.
Wait a minute.
Damn room
a house arrest to monitor on their damn legs.
Yep, that too. Sitting around pissing in fucking jugs.
House arrest. Ain't got nothing better to do. I bet your mama clean your house. I bet you don't.
I bet they stay with their mama.
Wait a minute. Not a nigga that just got from coming from his mama in them house who does stay with his mama once he get put out on Scott puts his ass out talking about they stay with their mama. Nigga, you would be staying with your mama. Let's be clear. You would be staying with your mama. Let me get this. Let me pull this receipt out. Let me pull this receipt. Because you think we haven't been on your top cousin like that over here because I didn't have time. But I got time today. Piss jugs. That is a personal attack on somebody in his house was sitting in that room with piss jugs. How would he know it exists? So they just probably taking bottles of water and aiming, putting the top on them real quick. I hope the toilet was broke, bro. Because if somebody just sitting around doing that, you probably live with your mama. Scott is your mama. What are you talking about? They ain't finished yet. It ain't over, y'all. We just halfway through now. It ain't over. Matter of fact, we ain't halfway.
My son lazy. My son do a lot. Like I said, he is not like me lifting heavy stuff. If y'all see in a video of me lifting heavy stuff or me doing anything like heavy, that's because I done told him to move and let me do it. I'm that type of mama. There are things that I don't want my kids to do.
And that's still none of their fucking business. They need to worry about what the fuck is going on in their house.
So stupid.
If they got a house.
Living with their mama. That boy is so lazy. Show your house. Show your house.
Just like the one chick that wanted to keep down editing over one of your lives, but yet she's supposed to be all big and bad, but you're whispering in the videos. If you in your own house, why are you whispering? Why are you whispering, making a whole video voiceover? So apparently you don't live by yourself or live with who you think you living with, or we think you living with. You living with your parents or your mama or your daddy or somebody. Or either you got an abusive husband that don't want to hear you talking shit about other people's life. And that's what that sounds like to me. Sorry, I don't beat on my wife. My wife don't beat on me. But yes, you do. But still, I don't beat on my wife.
I beat you. I'm gonna leave that in there too.
Yeah,
since I beat you.
Yeah, you beat me.
Stop.
We got a very, very, very healthy relationship.
Y'all see how weird this was?
Some of y'all like to stay in abusive relationships, but y'all literally getting y'all ass whooped. But y'all want to talk about me and her relationship and our kids. Our kids got a roof over their head.
And not your kids.
Their mouths are fed.
Kids.
All right.
Check it out. Still whining.
I'm in my girl's bathroom. I want to finish the video off because people say I don't finish off videos. So, moral of the story is stop judging a book.
Sis is so worried about what the YouTube streets is saying about her. She don't even got time to get her shit together over there. Sis, stop worrying about us. Do you think that everybody out here reacts to what they know people are saying about them on the YouTube streets? How would you ever make any content if all your content was like live, reacting to what the YouTube streets think about you? You're almost 40 years old. You're jobless, you're broke, and you have a receding hairline. You have way bigger fish to fry. Now let's see what she's talking about with this bathroom talk. Let's see.
Last cover. us being content creators, we do not record everything. There are times that I don't even think to record. Like it's like I think about YouTube all the time, but at the same time, it's like my head is always spinning and going like, should I record this? Should I do this? Should I do that? Or sometimes just like, oh man, I forgot to turn the camera on, or something like that. Like all of my kids do their part around the house, and I do need to show more of my kids, like more of my kids doing more stuff, like because
Right.
they all do their part. We all do our part. We all do what we're supposed to
Right,
do.
Vicky.
I mean, I'm the main person that do the kitchen, but throughout the house, I don't really have to clean too much throughout the house because everybody else helps throughout the house. The kids, they clean their rooms. No, it's not always
Exactly.
clean, but when I say go clean their room, they go do it. And I ain't no huffing and puffing, ain't no whining, complaining, none of that, because at the end of the day, a few months ago, we didn't have a place to stay. Now we appreciate what we have, and we're trying to take care of what we have, and we want to get more. So for somebody saying, come and be like, oh, hey, big boy, he's lazy. First of all, my son, stop worrying about his size. Stop worrying about his size. Because one thing about it, my baby gonna be something. He's gonna be something.
Okay, Mitty Man Jr., come
And you're
through.
gonna be sitting back like, oh, I used to talk about him. Boo, get over it. Get over it. All my kids are gonna be something. I don't care if y'all people continue keep calling me a bad mom.
Look, I hope that all the little ones turn out to have a decent life, but let's just be for real. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Not every time, but most of the time. Right? You and your mom live in her mom. Let's just be for real. I hope they get out of there, and I hope they don't. Some people learn from their experiences, and some people repeat what they've learned. Right? Okay.
Continue to threaten me, this and the third. I don't care. My kids are going to be something. I know I'm not a perfect mom, but I know I'm a great mom. Because
At all.
When the McDonald's that me and my daughter worked at, they
Listen
wanted
to
to
this.
make me manager, not because of
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Listen to this, y'all. Please listen to this. Hold on. I gotta make sure. I'm not gonna talk through the whole thing. Hold on. I gotta let you listen.
This and the third. I don't care. My kids are going to be something. I know I'm not a perfect mom, but I know I'm a great mom. Because, honey, when the McDonald's that me and my daughter worked at, they wanted to make me manager not because of who I was. They wanted to make me manager because of how respectable my daughter was, how great of a person she was. And they said, you raised her. You made her who she is. That's why we want to make you manager. Thank you.
Y'all don't think that's funny? Yo, who thinks that's an accomplishment? Because they told you at the McDonald's, first of all, why are you working at the same spot your daughter is working at? Let's start there. Because I know I'm a great mom. Because when I was working at that McDonald's, they told me they wanted me to be the manager, not because of who I am, because of how I raised my daughter. What are you talking about right now? Do y'all understand how weird that is? She looks at that as an accomplishment. Oh girl, when I watched this morning, I think I seen this morning. I was like, oh yeah, this definitely getting brought to the YouTube streets. Look,
I get talked about so much about.
She thought she ate. Y'all can't top that. Have y'all worked at a McDonald's and they asked y'all to be the manager and your daughter worked? No, bitch, because we don't work at McDonald's. Let's start there. The only teenagers at my job are interns during the summer. Okay? We do an internship during the summer. But to really think that's her trophy. She's got her flowers, y'all. She think because the McDonald's wanted her to be the manager because her daughter is so well-mannered, that is an accomplishment in life. That tells you how pathetic her life is. This is sad. Her. She think she like look at her face. Wait a minute, y'all. We gotta listen to that one more time. I'm sorry, that was funny. Let's listen to it one more time.
Something. I know I'm not a perfect mom, but I know I'm a great mom. Because, honey, when the McDonald's that me and my daughter worked at, they wanted to make me manager not because of who I was. They wanted to make me manager because of how respectable my daughter was, how great of a person she was. And they said, you raised her. You made her who she is. That's why we want to make you manager. Thank you. I get talked about so
Did you
much
see the
about
face?
about how
She
what type
ate.
of mother I am, but you can never make me feel bad about what type of mother I am. And then I get so many comments, or I get the dumb emails.
Wait a minute, let's go.
Calling my kids.
Now that part, I had said before, Blue Evoy, that those fast food restaurant managers, they're not going to have normal schedules. They're not going to work normal hours, but they make an okay living. Okay, they make an okay living. She could have made. Blue Evoy says the median pay for a McDonald's manager is about $52K. Why didn't you take the job, lazy? Now that I agree with. It would have been better than what she got going on now. But to think she ate with that comment, weird.
It's dirty. Honey, we stay.
Oh, wait a minute.
The apartment we stay, I get so many comments, or I get the dumb emails calling my kids dirty. Honey, we stayed, the apartment we stayed in was dirty. It was. But that don't make my kids dirty, because guess what? I could have got up and made my kids clean. I could have got them clean.
But you didn't. Why come with a point that doesn't lead to a result? I could have got up and made my kids clean. Crickets. But you didn't. That's why they couldn't repair all that shit in there, because it was a roach infestation. Girl.
So stop.
Look at the bugs.
Still getting talked about roaches, baby. We don't have roaches, and we ain't gonna have roaches in this place. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There was a whole point of me working on getting us a table, and I did that. We eat at the table now. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There's no drinks outside the kitchen. There's no food left.
Did y'all hear that?
I see food, I'm getting.
Did y'all hear this? Oh, y'all, she's eating. She's eating. Clock that tea. Did y'all hear this? She bought a table. She did that. Don't ever play on her top like that, because she bought a table. She wants a reward. Didn't I tell you what these bums want? They want a reward for doing the bare minimum. She did that. She bought a table now. They have a table, y'all. Girl.
Get it up. If anybody else gonna get it up, I'm gonna get it up. Y'all keep saying roaches this, roaches that. Baby, they gone. Get over it. That's all you can hold over me. Roaches. I don't like her because she had roaches. Now I don't have roaches. You have nothing to hold over me.
Ew.
Come on now.
Not cute. Y'all making these faces. I already told you that.
And some of y'all mad stupid at the same time. But again, thank y'all for watching my videos. First of all, thank you to my supporters that watch. I really, really appreciate you guys. You guys always leave a positive comment, always something kind.
Oh, at 10 minutes and 40 seconds, she wants to start thanking her supporters after she spent the whole 10 minutes addressing the so-called haters. 10 minutes addressing haters. Every short she makes addressing haters. Every post she makes on her community tab addressing haters. She gives her supporters need to dump her. And you know why? And I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just saying, how can you support somebody who never shows any thanks? All she wants to talk about is how everybody's hating on her and nobody likes me. I'm on the YouTube street. They're stealing my videos. Oh, I'm going to dox them. Oh, I'm so mad. They're harassing me. Girl. Now she want to thank her haters. Her supporters after 10 minutes of whining and crying about one comment that was made about her son.
Nothing mean, even if you are stating your opinion, is never in a negative or mean way, and I know it. As for people that hate me so much,
Nobody.
Thank y'all for watching, because
I don't even dislike Sky. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I already told you. I'm not investing enough. But if we had to give them levels of like, Sky is not somebody. Sky, I just think your content is boring. The only time I like watching you is when you're whining about the haters. That's it. Other than that, I don't want to watch you. When Midi Man is over there going off on your supporters, that's when I want to watch. When you bring the drama, that's when I want to watch. Your regular content, girl, putting us to sleep. Okay, so don't try to make it seem like we're so in love with you and we can't wait till you put out a video so we can come over there and talk about it. It's not that deep, sis. I don't think the energy has been invested to actually hate you. That takes too much energy.
At the end of the day, it's paying me. All views is paying me. You can hate me all you want to. At the end of the day, I'm getting paid. I'm getting money. Thank you. Thank you. But I did want to come on here and correct that person who wants to say and say my son is lazy because my son is not. Like my husband said, my son took a whole couch. I had a whole couch upstairs. When I moved in, I took a couch upstairs. My son took the whole couch out. He took that, matter of fact, he took that couch downstairs, took it out, and he took the one that was in the living room because I had a green one in the living room. So now I got a different one. I don't think I've shown you guys. But if you look at my old video, and then when I do show the new couch, look at that video, you're going to see it's two different couches. I do still have the long one in there, but I had a green one beside that one. He took that one out too. And why did he do it and my husband didn't? Because my husband was moving the queen size bed that I wanted upstairs, which is very difficult.
What are you telling us? Well, we don't care.
We have like this
we don't
piece
care.
that stops from the beds from going straight up, like you lay on one side, like straight up, and you take them up. It's a piece that stops from doing it. So my husband was working on that. So I'm like,
the faces, y'all.
At the end of the day,
the faces.
I don't have to live with y'all. My kids ain't got to live with y'all. My husband ain't got to live with y'all. We live here. Okay? I only post my life for the money. Because when the money stops,
you're not even making no money.
I ain't posting on him.
Because when the money stops, she's not posting on here no more. When is the money stopping? Has anybody heard anything about YouTube not paying people anymore? I haven't heard about that. What money stops? What are you talking about right now? There's no validity. All her points have no validity behind. If you're going to make a point, you need to have some validity behind it. Make it make sense, Sky. Right, that constipated looking face. She always mugging. Girl, let me explain something to you. I don't think you're ugly, but you're not cute enough to keep mugging like that. And then I don't mean no harm, but that never mind. Just forget it. Never mind.
What's going on? Y'all got so much drama. Don't know how to be positive. Don't know how to be peaceful. Ain't got time.
Should have used my time.
Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs and go ahead and put this little ending onto the video and go ahead and upload it. Cause I'm done.
Why does she keep acting like she doing us a favor by putting an ending on her video? This is normal stuff that so-called content creators do, Scott. Stop acting like you're doing us a favor by posting. You're doing us another favor by putting an ending on your video. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a content creator, right? My thing is, how can you be unemployed, be home all day, cooking and cleaning and leaving clothes all over the couch, but you don't have time to put an ending on your video? Won't you call up Talia Honey, one of your welfare sisters? Okay. You, Wine Trash, Talia Honey, who else I'm saying? And Allison Alana, y'all can be the welfare queens of the sector. Even though all of y'all are really food stamp queens, but y'all can be the top tier welfare queens of the sector because y'all literally do nothing. You don't even post enough content. How she's over there getting views, I have no idea. This was the only video I've been interested in the last couple days. The rest of them, boo.
Get it in. That too. I'm going ahead and upload it. I don't even know what time it is. I gotta get up before 12 o'clock. I think I already put 2 out. I think I just uploaded 2 videos tonight. And I had to fix a thumbnail on one video from yesterday. So yeah, I need to go ahead and post this one. I got more content I need to get out. I'm about to get rid of. I bought 2 phones when I got my taxes, and I'm actually about to send one of them is a 13 Pro. I'm actually about to send that one back because it ain't working like I wanted to. Like it's not. So I'm just like, and let me get my videos off here and send it back because I don't want it. I don't want it. My 16, I'm loving it, but my 13, I don't know. And the only reason why I got it was because it was 1 terabyte, but it's still not. And see, when I ordered it from Amazon, it's coming from a third party, so it's not even like coming from Amazon. It's coming from a warehouse to sell them. So yeah, I'm gonna send that one back, and I might go to Apple, or I might just save up my money because I got birthdays coming up. My daughter's going to prom and all that stuff. So I was supposed to go get her hair today, but the hair store I wanted to go to was closed. And I think hair stores are closed tomorrow, or they open a certain time. I don't know. But I know the kids supposed to be at school on Monday, so I'll probably take her on Monday to get her hair. I'd rather her pick it out so she'll like it. It'll be her first time wearing a lace front wig. So
you're taking, wait a minute, let's start here. You're taking somebody to the store, the hair store, to buy a lace front. Please don't do that. I'm gonna let you know right now. Please don't do it. You need to be buying that online. Now hold on, let me see what else she about to say because it's something else I wanted to address. Check this out.
And I'm gonna do it because my hairstylist trying to charge too much, and I ain't got.
The Terminator is gonna do a lace front wig on somebody. You have look, Sky. You already see what happened to your edges, right? And we saw you were wearing those wigs. So you telling me that she knew this daughter had a prom date coming up? All that should have been another $1,000 set to the side. See, instead of buying those bids, you should have took that help from that charity that was going to pay for these bids. It's no way I'm giving my daughter a homemade hair. I don't even wear homemade hairstyles on a regular. I have my hair appointment is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m., boo-boo. Okay? It's no way that my daughter is not going to the hairdresser. She's getting her. If I had a daughter, oh no, you couldn't tell me nothing. She's getting her hair done. I'll let her get her makeup done. This is a prom. Isn't her daughter a senior this year? So now she don't even have enough money to get her daughter's hair done professionally for a prom. And Miss Edgeless Sky is going to do a lace front? Now, it wouldn't happen on my watch. Right. She's supposed to be going to the nail salon. She's supposed to be getting a full face with some lashes popped on. This is her time. This is her time. But you want to rip her edges out so she can be bald on the side like you and do a lace front? Don't get a 13 by 6. I'm going to tell you right now. You need a 4x4 or a 6x6. That only come across the top of your head and you can put the middle part down. Don't do no 13x6 because she gonna be bald from ear to ear, just like her mama. Y'all, this don't make no sense. So you telling me that's what I told you. Remember I told you she was gonna regret getting those bids? She should have let them people buy those bids for her. Now she got to go to the prom with a crunchy ass lace front around the front. That lace front gonna be crunchy as I don't know what around the front. Girl, you don't know how to do hair. We saw your hair before. It wasn't cute. And don't get, and I bet you she getting a synthetic wig. This is so sad, y'all. She getting her a synthetic wig. And she better not, Mrs. Simmons. She better not. She better not take her in that crusty vehicle. That nasty, crusty fries on the back seat vehicle. She better not. Nails, toes, makeup, and hair. You should have saved $1,000 to really $1,200 for that one day. Enough money. Wait a minute. Really, for Scott, it might have been $2,000 because you know she ain't got no money in the card to rent a vehicle. You know she ain't got no money on a card to rent a vehicle. We know damn well she don't have no credit cards. This is a shame. Let me see what Latrice saying. This is exactly what we're talking about. Get your ish together for things that matter. My son prom cost me $600, including shoes and tie. So I can only imagine what it costs for girls. Right, because you only got to get, I gave my son like one of those things called like a little prom send-off. I had to buy food. Okay. I just bought like a veggie tray, a wing tray, and I think like a sandwich tray. That was it. Because it was, it's not a lot of people. But the girl brought her family over. It was 1 million of them. Okay. And I decorated and, took pictures and all that kind of stuff. But you're sitting up here, girl, I can't. Right, exactly, D. Harold. Exactly. You don't have to do it big like people do it so big on the internet. Now, if you already got a nice car, you probably don't even need a car. If your kid has a license and you got a nice car and you trust them to drive it. But yeah, Uber Black is fine. A nice Escalade or something like that. Come get the kids. But no. Right. They be like, it's like a little get together, right? Before the prom. This is sad, y'all. A crusty lace front for your prom. Now she's going to do her hair.
Time. I don't got time. I got birthday stuff coming up. I don't got time to be paying no over the price.
You don't got, no, it ain't no time. You don't have money to pay it. It don't have nothing to do with time. It got something to do with money. I don't have time to be paying overpriced. No, you don't have the money, my dear. Okay.
Too much. So yeah. Gotta get her hair, and then I just went and got my lawnmower from my mom's house because I had a lawnmower over there, but I don't know if it works. And then I had 2 long white tables over there that we usually use for parties and stuff, cookouts and stuff. Y'all, why my tables got holes in them? And she gonna say my kids ain't been outside, but yeah. When
Wait a minute, hold on, y'all.
To drop my brother.
We got a little bit of everything that is wrong with Sky's personality. And another thing, if your cousin, this is my thing, that's how we know you don't know how to build relationships. See, all the mommies, they have no social skills. If you know you're going to need somebody and you know you are brokey, how about being nice to the person for a year's time? Don't start too close to prom. How about building a little rapport with the person so they can know that you're going to only have $100. You need your daughter's hair done for prom. And maybe because I was nice to you, and maybe because I might have came over there and washed hair for you on Saturdays, maybe I'm going to do what I need to do to get my broke ass some help. How about that? You get more honey with bees. Y'all understand what I'm saying? How about if I know I'm going to need, all right, my daughter prom next April, next May. I'm going to volunteer, ask my cousin, since she a hairdresser, since I don't have the money to pay her. How about I volunteer every Saturday to come over and wash hair and sweep up the salon for free for 2 hours? How about that? Like something. People got to understand how to bargain, especially when you're po. Okay, when you're so po, you can't afford the O and the R. Go in there and bargain. Say, you know what? I'm not gonna have the money, but I know my daughter need to be, my hair need to be done, right? Let me do this, that, and the other for you. What can I do for you to help you out at the salon so that if I can pay you $100 for my daughter hair to get done? Guess what? The aunt might have said, I know somebody to do makeup. You need her makeup done? Yeah, barter and trade. Look, you got to do what you got to do. Okay? I'm trying to teach them some type of skills because apparently they have none. Right, you can have that. Okay, I may not be able to come up with the money, but I can do A, B, C, and D. Do you need me to pick your kid up from school 2 days a week? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I would have done. Because there's no way I'm having my kid going to the prom without everything professionally done. It makes more sense, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Right, Scott should be working, period. All right, let's listen to the rush, y'all. We only got a few more minutes.
Off when he was
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I forgot.
The cycles got holes in them.
Listen to this. You know a video of Sky's can't go by without her dragging her mama. So let's listen closely, y'all. She about to drag her mama again.
I'm more from my mom's house because I had a lawnmower over there, but I don't know if it works. And then I had two long white tables over there that we used to use for parties.
That's all she said, Taylor.
Y'all, why my tables got holes in them?
Right. Oh, her mother put
my
holes in
kids
the
ain't
table.
been outside, but yeah, when I pulled up over there to drop my brother back off when he went us to the science center, her kids was outside. But your kids don't be outside. But I got a hole. So, and then my thing is, so if the kids,
she gets on my nerves. This talking about your mama. Talking about your mom. First of all, it was so many thumbnails throughout this whole video. It's going to take me a minute to figure out which mug I'm going to capture to make a decent thumbnail. Let's start there, okay? Secondly, what didn't Sky do in this video that we don't like? What didn't she do? Sky has roasted the YouTube streets, didn't even acknowledge her actual supporters till she was 10 minutes in of whining. Whine throughout the videos. You guys hate me. Oh, you don't like me. Why do you care? Aren't you almost 40 years old, unemployed? That's the least of your worries. I told y'all, Sky is so slow. She literally showed us she was about to oil her hair. She lifted up the bottle, put it in the camera. The bottle had a droplet top. She proceeds to put the bottle down and finger her scalp. Instead of taking the droplet top, she's slow. This girl was slow. Don't let Sky fool you. She worked a job that paid $10 an hour, past $2,000. Who in the world is 37 years old, living in a house full of roaches, and making $10 an hour? A slow person, that's all. Sky's slow. Now she's going into a whole venting session about her mama. Let's not forget, she just moved out of her mama house. Kids sleeping on the floor. Okay? Not the floor, the floor. Kids sleeping on the floor. She's up there talking about how much of a great mom she is and how bad other moms are because their kids sleep on the floor. Meanwhile, they're sleeping on the floor. She didn't even bother to try to buy them an air mattress. Let's gather up this intel, ladies. She's always dragging her mother, but who helped your black ass when you needed it? Who helped you out, Sky, when you needed it? Your mama. Your mother gave you and your 9 million kids, your 50 kids, a place to stay when you needed it most. But you're on here dragging her? How dare you? If I was her mother, I would pull up and I would, okay, That's what would happen to you if I was your mother. Because you wouldn't be on these YouTube streets trying to drag me. Have some respect for your parents. Didn't you say that your mother had some health issues? Don't end up on these streets like Strong Mommy Chrissy. Because Strong Mommy Chrissy is up here ducking her mother for some eggplant. And what's going to happen to cousin brother when something happened to your mother? Where's cousin brother going to go when something happens to your mother? God forbid. I don't understand this. I just don't like this disrespect of the mothers. Sky, your mother couldn't be that bad if she let you and your 6 kids stay at her house and let Cuzbum sleep in the backyard where his unemployed ass belongs. I know this nigga don't think he coming in my house, sleeping on my couch with no job. We don't do that over here. I'm sorry, y'all, not cousin brother. I meant brother son. Where's brother son gonna go? That's my voice. Where is brother son gonna go when Sky, if God forbid, nobody try to talk bad about Sky's mother. She talked bad enough about her mother. I don't need to go in on her mother as well. Where is brother son going to live if anything happens to Sky's mother? That's what I want to know, y'all. All right, back to the... All right, come on, y'all.
Put the holes on my table. You put the holes on my table. Because them tables been out there for a lot. Matter of fact, I've been bought them tables. It's been probably 2-3 years. Some tables been out there. We've been using them tables forever. But now all of a sudden when I'm gone, my table literally has holes.
He was in that dirty van.
I'm going to show y'all when we set them up. I got to clean them because they've been outside. I got to clean them really good and stuff. And then we got, like I said, we got to check the lawnmower. We got to check the lawnmower. I've been trying to find the kids a trampoline because we're doing a home party for my son, like a cookout. So I'm trying to find a trampoline, basketball goal, and if I can find a swing set, it'd be perfect. But if not, I'm cool with trampoline because they're gonna probably spend most of the time on trampoline anyway. But I was really trying to find a swing set because I'm like, the big kids on the trampoline, 2 smaller boys could be on a swing set. So okay.
Oh, let me waste more money on stuff and not pay my bills and then wonder why I'm evicted again. Oh shit. So she want to waste money on a trampoline. She want to waste money on a swing set and all this shit that's going to be out there that she's going to get fined for because she's not going to keep a yard clean. We already know who we're dealing with. Where are you going to get money from that? Didn't you say your water bill was real high and your gas and electric bill is off the chain? So how you going to buy a trampoline? Shouldn't you be spending the rest of the money you got left over on food to cook 3 meals a day that are unhealthy? Shouldn't you be spending that money on making salads with grapes and eggs in it? All right, y'all. Let's finish this up because we seem like we never will be done.
And I do want to do like a basketball goal because all the kids like sports. So just to have some stuff in the backyard. I don't want to do
a basketball goal. So basically, she just want to mess up their grass. That's what she doing. She just want to fuck these people grass up. That's what's going to happen. All right,
y'all. Because I don't want them tracking in the pool. When I say I don't want the pool, I mean for summertime. I don't want them tracking water and
grapes and eggs and a salad.
So, yeah, those are the 3 things I'm really trying to get. The swing set, the trampoline, and the basketball goal. Those are the main things. So yeah. But all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did,
no, we didn't.
Comment, share, and subscribe.
Bye. We did not enjoy it. Okay, we did not enjoy that video. Just so you know, girl. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. So I guess we can go over to Jazz house since we doing everybody today. Let's go over to Jazz house. before we do, guys, please take the time to hit the thumbs up, okay?
Stop. And then I'm still getting talked about roaches. Baby, we don't have roaches, and we ain't gonna have roaches in this place. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There's a whole plumbing working on getting us a table, and I did that. I did that. We eat at the table now. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There's no drinks outside the kitchen. There's no food left. If I see food, I'm getting up. If anybody else gonna get up, I'm gonna get up.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Stop. And then I'm still getting talked about roaches. Baby, we don't have roaches, and we ain't gonna have roaches in this place. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There's a whole plumbing working on getting us a table, and I did that. I did that. We eat at the table now. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There's no drinks outside the kitchen. There's no food left. If I see food, I'm getting up. If anybody else gonna get up, I'm gonna get up.
The lie detector determined that was.
Move it with it, shake it with it, move it with it, pop it with it, move it with it, shake it with it, pop it with it, move it with it. So I ain't playing with it, 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 I ain't playing with it. I'ma show you how to real play with it. I'm like a kid at the candy store. You already know you can't have no more. If you understand me, you can't take no more. Everybody understand, baby, get the dough. You wanna bang at my dough. You already know, no, you won't understand. I should've said no. Everything you say, it ain't cool. Get mad. Look at you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, so. All right, I'm pulling up Jazz real quick. Okay. So we're going to get into Jazz's vlog titled Forced to Give My Kids to Their Dad. I forgot to pay my bills again. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, here we go.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright.
Shut my ass. A bitch thought she could fuck with me on my worst day. We're gonna go get this workout in. But first, and these are not compression shorts. These are regular. These actually just regular tights. Don't ever ask me anything. And don't ever say that big bitch needs to stop running up and down that court. You can never be me. You can never run up and down the court with me. That's why a bitch said something. Bitch, what? A big bitch. Don't ever put me and a big bitch and you in the same category. I'm just saying. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. But to my supporters, good morning. Welcome back to another
She thinks she ate with that.
Done.
How you gonna come on here with your face looking like a horror movie and think you ate? Sis, what do we tell y'all? Before y'all gonna come on here reading somebody, you better have that face card on. Now, see how her face looks in the overlay? Let's look at the overlay. See how clear her face looks in the overlay? That's how I want you to come on here looking the next time you come on here to read a garden tool. Okay?
Bitch gonna be mad about that too. But nobody gives a fuck. My face is broken out. Bitch is gonna be mad about that too. But I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, they ain't gotta watch me, but they still fucking do. It's so funny. But anyways, I'm about to make my pre-workout. Let's let bitches know who we really are. Just because you're gaining weight doesn't mean everybody else is. Get your ass up and get out the house. Okay.
I want somebody just for me, just for me, just for me. Just got you.
So Legend woke up while I was working out. He's in there watching Elmo right now. I need to clean my kitchen and I need to get that washroom together because, like I said, they bring my washer and dryer today. I only did 2 miles, but I kind of just, that one I made sure to do 2 miles at like a jog instead of just like a walk, a power walk. So it was good. Got my workout in and it's still raining. So I don't know if they have practice today. They haven't said anything yet, but most likely they still have practice. But let me go ahead and get this kitchen together because it's a whole hot mess, baby. Because what? Yeah. All right, so we are unsure about track practice today. We got storms rolling in. He said he'll let us know at 4 o'clock. And at 4 o'clock, that's when I'll either go take the kids their shoes. So I know it sounds good. Listen, it's all over the place. My washer and dryer is supposed to get delivered between 5 and 6. And I was trying to get it delivered early, but they were like, they had to go pick it up from San Antonio. I told Hannah that I would drop, so I asked Hannah if I could drop their shoes off and they could ride with her to practice. And then after they finish dropping off,
she wants to get the washer and dryer that she's paying $180 a month for when she can buy a whole used washer and dryer for $200. Does that make any sense to y'all? It makes no sense. It looks very bad. And why is it so shiny? So you telling me you went to edit this video, but you didn't think, maybe I could put some press powder on. Maybe I could use some concealer. Maybe I need to put on some makeup. That never occurred to you. Okay.
But I probably might grab Caitlin first on the way back over here, only because they're going to track, and I didn't let Caitlin know ahead of time. But yes, I finished cleaning up my house. Thank God. Y'all, Amaya got into clay. Girl, when I tell you she upset me, know that they're not supposed to play with clay without my permission. And it was pink, red stuff all over my house. Child. But for dinner, I'm going to make them some shrimp Alfredo. And yeah, so I cleaned up everything, these boxes I need to break down. But the washroom is basically ready for the washer and dryer. Okay. Super excited. Legend's lunch is warming up in the oven. I was trying to get him to eat nuggets. He said he wants pizza. So whatever's left, my kids might eat if they don't want the shrimp Alfredo, hence the younger ones. That's fine with me. Okay. But yeah, so everything is getting done. I had put their dirty clothes over there so that I could wash it. And I mopped the floors. The floors was nasty, y'all. Like I said, Mike got into the clay and it was just stuff everywhere. So I went ahead and cleaned that out. About to start on the shrimp Alfredo. Y'all about to die. Luckily, I got a battery. Content creator. Look, y'all gotta have a backup. So I'm about to do that. It's raining outside right now. And like I said, 4 o'clock, we'll know something. Either I'm picking them up or I'm dropping their shoes off. And that's just what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm about to go ahead and probably start cooking. I don't know. Should I start cooking? I really wanted to go and grab me a pan, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wanted to go to get me a pot because I don't have like a spaghetti type pot, or you know what I'm saying? I don't have a pot to cook the stuff in. Oh, I don't know. Sorry about that. We might have to run an HEB. I was not looking for it, and it's raining. But then both of Legend's pieces. We don't have to wait. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's figure it out. Oh my goodness, y'all! It's raining. I think they're gonna end up canceling track practice, honestly. All right, so they canceled practice. I'm rushing because I have to get
Patty.
And then I gotta go pick up Maya. I forgot she had tutoring, and so like I'm rushing.
Another thing is why does a person who already not attractive, right? All right, I ain't saying I don't think Jazz is hideous, but she's just not attractive, an attractive woman, right? Very masculine jawline or whatever, bad skin, huge nose, think that a nose ring is authorized. It's not authorized on top of it, sis. Let's be clear. When you're not that cute, don't add a bunch of stuff to your face. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what my rule is. If you're not cute in the face, we're keeping it with the one higher. I'm gonna tell you what hairstyle. Everybody look right in. Side part. That's it. We're doing a side part. Hair out, hair down, side part. You might be able to do a bob, like with a little one side, go behind your ear on one side, the side part, other side long. That might be a good. Stop trying to wear hairstyles that are not like the basic hairstyles. And please, if your nose is the size of a 2-car garage, do not put in a nose ring, okay? Just a little advice. That's just my opinion, okay?
All right, I just improvised business plan by making the shrimp over here. Got some broccoli in there. The garlic bread's down there. Aiden's currently doing therapy, and we're waiting on these people to come. It is already 5:58. So,
how long are these shrimp gonna cook?
So I'm currently waiting on the garlic bread. This is how you know your kids is picky.
Why she ain't just put it all together?
Their stuff, their Alfredo separated.
No, See, if you're making Alfredo, the shrimp go into the sauce and the broccoli goes in. Why is it separated? So then it's not Alfredo. This is so weird to me.
Whatever, as long as they eat it. But the twins didn't want it. They just getting that and garlic bread. So.
Oh, so you're gonna keep letting them get away with not eating vegetables for the rest of their lives? Okay. I don't understand what's going on. You could have put that broccoli, chopped it up real good, almost thin, and put it throughout that Alfredo, and it would have tasted good. That would have been good. But no, you're going to let the two that need the most nutrients, because we know that little Ava needs to get some vegetables into her system or find out what vegetable they do like. Jazz, have you ever tried carrots with dip or cucumber with ranch dip? I'm sure they like ranch. Kids like ranch. Why don't you try some carrots or cucumbers that are sliced with ranch dip and see how they like them, Jazz? Now, this is like a wine trash plate. Remember wine trash did this? Oh, my kids don't eat seafood, so why the hell are you cooking it for dinner then? I think those shrimp were already cooked. So she basically dried out those shrimp because they were already done shrimp, I think, guys. That's what it looked like. Looked like they were already done when she put them in there.
Be like that sometimes.
Sometimes. It's like that all the time. Who wants to just eat pasta for dinner? That's not dinner.
Complete.
Dinner is supposed to be a meat, a vegetable, and a protein. No, I'm sorry. A meat, a vegetable, and a starch.
Oh, it looks so good.
So she has her meat, her protein, her vegetable, her starch. This is sad, y'all.
So.
It's sad. Every single scene, he's making noise. Every single scene. Please, sir. What happened to the melatonin is what I'm trying to figure out. Not T-Peasy. Not T-Peasy. Hold up, wait a minute.
Just put their water over there on the bottom. My coffee's on that counter. Now, choose. Sit down and choose. Sit right here next to Aiden. Sit down.
Oh, look, they're bringing in the rental washer and dryer that she's going to pay $10,000 a piece for.
We're sitting in the dark. All right, mama. All right. So what happened? She said there's a power
Never.
outage in our neighborhood. She got an alert. I don't be on the app, so I don't know how long it's gonna be out. Girl, I don't know.
That's why a real mom would have had a set of flashlights, maybe some candles. Why I found a lantern one time. I was like, where the hell did this come from? Guess what? Power went out a couple hours. I was able to use that lantern at night. I got a portable charger. I keep it charged up. I charge it in the car every day. That way, if anything happens, I got something to keep my phone charged. I keep a gallon of water in the car, a blanket. I have Band-Aids. I have Tylenol. I have Alka-Seltzer Plus tablets. Plus cold. This is what shit that real moms have. Jazz has nothing. She doesn't have one candle in there. She doesn't have any flashlights. She doesn't have a backup plan for if everybody's power goes out, because you know her mom's right down the street. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
So the power goes back on.
Where's Legend at?
No, Maya, it's not gonna come back on. It's gonna come back on for a long time.
Go get.
It's gonna come back on in a long time.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Nonsense.
I'm gonna call your landlord and get so loud. Oh, you're so scary.
In the middle of us getting the washer and dryer hooked up, the power went out. And they're entertaining themselves.
Just imagine what the guy who's delivering the washer and dryer is thinking in his head, just listening to that whole family talk. Imagine, y'all know how we hear the bad boy in the back? It's like, what is going on there? Just imagine in real life listening, just being in the background and listening to them as a family, just talking to each other. You know something's wrong right off the top. Every 3 seconds. It's not funny. It's not funny.
What is Legends? Is that supposed to be
It's annoying as hell?
Oh, you're a monster?
Nobody wants to hear that all day, every day.
All right, he had to install it in the dark. It's in there, y'all, but we can't see nothing. Hold on, y'all come in the car. Lord, this is crazy. I had to manually open the garage so we can get out. Okay.
I can't believe Mom know how to close the garage.
Mom's good.
Come on, Kylie, go. Can do it, Kylie.
Oh, yeah.
Can do it. Great job.
Well, we can get it in drawing.
Legend.
All right, so I dropped off my kids there so they could not with the candles and stuff, but this is that. But Legend.
She is so happy and relieved that it's just her and Stankadactyl. This is the way she wants it permanently. But unfortunately, Hannah doesn't want those kids over there permanently, and it's not Phil's place. But if you really think about it, see, I believe they both want to be like each other. Think about it. Liv wants to be like Jazz because she wants her kids and she wants her baby fathers to be co-parenting with, right? But then there's a part of Jazz that wants to be just like Liv when she grows up, because she wants to have to get rid of her kids without losing custody, right? She still want to be able to file them on her taxes, but she just doesn't want them there. She wants her and Stinkadactyl. She wants to be a parent of one kid. That's what she wants. So if you look at it, Liv wants to be Jazz and Jazz wants to be Liv. They both have something that the other wants. Oh, and she wants that plaque. And Liv wouldn't mind a college degree. Now, would she? Okay. All right, let's get back to it.
Won't use the potty. He said it's dark and his pee-pee's broken because it's scared. So he's gonna have to get a pull-up because we're not gonna be stressed.
No, he's
Okay,
gonna have
I'm using my flashlight, so you let the
no.
candle-
He's gonna have to get a pull-up because he is not fully potty trained because you lied. You told us in the video before that Stankadactyl, that King Legendary Bowser, was fully potty trained. But now, a fake storyline. Oh, he told me that his thing is broke, so then he can go to the potty. So you're not taking him. So are you not in there with him when he's going to the potty? You're letting a newly potty trained male pee all over the toilet in the bathroom? No, you're a liar. That is what's going on. And why you popped yourself in your own lie when you voluntarily told that lie, because we didn't ask you for that information. You're doing this to try to shut us up. Well, you can shut those weirdo supporters, those pea-brain supporters of yours. That's who's going to be quiet. The YouTube mommy sector streets are going to still talk about it because we already know how you get down. None of your kids are potty trained until they're 4, damn near 5 years old. We already know that, okay?
And I got some ice cream. We're eating some ice cream. My kids is just, Mommy, hold on. Wait, let me talk real quick. My kids, they were like, oh, we have, because they like to go to sleep with the TV on and they're so scared.
I want to know,
and stuff like
why
that.
can't you give him melatonin? You gave the twins melatonin. Why can't Dactyl get some melatonin? Because we are sick and tired of hearing him do the dinosaur in the background all the time. We're worn out, Jasmine. Just like you look on this picture, that's how we feel when we hear him yelling and screaming in the background. Girl.
Hannah was like, you can drop the kids off. And so I just dropped them off and they'll come back home tomorrow. I'll get them. But
Mommy, you sleepy?
But we have no power. It's the entire neighborhood and it's out until tomorrow. So this is what we got going on. We just in the room with some candles. I went and checked on Bentley. And he's in there.
Hey, beautiful Libra sis, where you been, sis?
Hello Kitty lamp on that has batteries. And I just got 2 candles lit right now. But he's drinking his juice and his M&Ms. Is it dark? He wouldn't go potty. He kept saying his pee-pee's broke and it's scared. His pee-pee's scared because it's dark.
Every day, all day, okay?
So, just in case. Because he hasn't used it at all since the power's been out. He used it before, but this is also the first time he has something to drink.
I'm okay.
Is that a bottle?
Yeah, we are, y'all. This is like, I don't know. I know some people are going to see it differently.
I don't even think he should be drinking out of a sippy cup anymore. At 3 years old, you should be able to drink out of a little short plastic cup by now. What is the problem? It's damn near a bottle that she gave him, probably full of milk. Now he's going to have a big poopy pull-up. Like, this girl just is slow. Another slow one, y'all.
Do this. I thought about getting a hotel, but I was like, why waste money? Maybe get them candles. But everybody in my neighborhood was leaving. My neighbors actually stay. They have candles. I can see. They have their windows open. I might do that too in here. I mean, it's kind of cool still in here.
She
but
thought about getting a hotel.
So,
are you kidding me?
It was lined.
She thought about getting a hotel, girl.
Subdivision. It's pitch black.
Oh.
One thing that's lit up was is the gas station, and everybody was getting ice. And I don't want that. And thank you. And I'm just hoping my deep freezer stay cold. It's still kind of cool in the garage, so it should stay cool till tomorrow. Fingers crossed, right? But I'm about to eat my ice cream with my baby. Right? That's my ice cream.
I wanted ice cream.
We're just gonna talk to y'all later, y'all. Say we'll talk to you later.
Well, later.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
A complete waste of 15 minutes that we will never get back. I'm sick of her. Yeah, because I'm going to get this pull up because he said this and that, and I'm going to do this, and we don't want to have any accidents. Yeah. Girl, be quiet. Yes, please. He's still drinking out of a sippy cup. How old is he? 12? Like that boy should be fully potty trained in real life, and he should not be drinking out of any type of sippy cup. He can drink out of like a regular cup by now. Okay, guys, we have been on here for almost 3 hours. We went in this morning, but I told y'all I had a lot of stuff to cover, and I just didn't have time to cover it, but I had time this morning. Thank you for being here, guys. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.
Stop. And then I'm still getting talked about roaches, but we don't have roaches, and we ain't gonna have roaches in this place. There's no eating outside the kitchen. There's the whole point of working on getting us a table, and I did that. We eat at the table now. There's no eating outside of the kitchen. There's no drinks outside the kitchen. There's no food left. If I see food, I'm getting up. If anybody else gonna get up, I'm gonna get up.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yeah. Wait. Just wait. They claim they want beef like I ain't in it teed up. I turn them to vegan. I'm really a creature.